Previously on Judging Amy.
You took the bar and you haven't opened the results for 3 months?
I can't.
Just open it.
He's dead.
What?
The guy who killed my wife.
How'd he...
Another inmate took him out.
I'm a lawyer.
Sure, I can't drive you to the train?
I'll take a cab. I don't want to make you late.
I'm already late.
I don't want to make you later. Have easy alone time.
I miss those days, Vincent. The ones where we actually said things to each other.
Just going to New York to meet with my book agent.
He said, keeping his caring yet frank sister at a distance.
You want to talk? We'll talk. This is us talking.
Okay. How's your book going?
I'd rather not talk about it.
Suit yourself. Take a cab.
I hate to break it to you, but I think we'll both be taking a cab. Peter's car is...
Blocking the driveway! How many times have I told him about that?
It's all those college girls and keg parties. I'm going to his brain.
And now I am directing traffic at my brother's midlife crisis. Peter!
Have the decency to keep your voice down till my drugs kick in.
No, it's just Peter's van.
Blocking the driveway, I heard. All Hartford heard.
Maybe it's time we embrace street parking.
No, I am not relinquishing driveway privileges in my own house.
Mom, Uncle Peter's hogging the bathroom.
See who lives like this?
You do, dear. Deal. I thought you were going to New York.
Where is that rumor?
He's having a meeting to talk about the book he never tells us about.
He tells me about it. It's the story of a man who tries to save a life and ends up saving his own.
She has good instincts.
You'd best not be writing about me. I cannot tolerate books in which the mother is the root of everyone's problems.
Peter!
The mother is not the problem. Well, she's not.
From Carol?
I got an email. She's on her way to Bali for a cancer survivor sexual healing retreat.
At least she gets out of the house. You miss her?
I miss the idea of her.
She's still with the oncologist?
The man who gave her freedom from cancer and a Lexus.
Some women are so easily swayed.
How's David?
Giddy. Enraged. Guilty. On good days, numb.
Now you get to find out who you actually are as a couple.
Lucky me.
I'll take Amy's greatest fear for 100. What is You're Nothing Without the Drama?
You can't possibly know that.
I'm a closet excitement junkie myself.
You think it runs in the family?
Like liberalism and a fear of clowns.
So I guess while you're gone, I'm going to have to pump Lauren for details about your book, huh?
I'm writing about Carol. Our marriage, the breakup, the Red Sox.
You know what? I'm going to be late. Do you mind hopping out here? So call me. Call myself. If you want to keep talking.
I miss those days, too.
Sean, the Connecticut Coalition for Charitable Giving does not give a flying whit about foster care issues.
Well, it's too late to cancel your scheduled speaker. You're in the program.
I'm the filler between the noodle salad and the rubber chicken.
You're going.
Send Robert.
I can't send Robert.
Why not?
Because they're giving you an award.
I I do not want an award.
That's exactly what I told them, but they're giving, you're getting, and you'll be there.
Sean, I'm too busy. Sean. I have information on Anthony Bird.
We've discussed this. You do not have to do the detective work.
A 6-year-old child is missing, Sean. If we're awake, we're looking.
All right, fine. What's your information?
A name. Tyler Green.
All right, then we have to find Tyler Green.
Which is precisely why I cannot speak at anyone's luncheon.
You're going.
Miss Gray, I need to talk to you.
We're here because on the 11th of this month, school officials found a knife in the backpack belonging to Graciela Reyes. Is this true, Miss Reyes?
It's G.
G? Well, if you feel like you were being falsely accused, you can plead not guilty and go to trial.
How about I plead hungry and go to lunch?
No. But I'd like you to tell me about the knife. Whose was it?
Jenny from the block.
How'd it get in your backpack?
Wardrobe malfunction.
Turn that off, Miss Reyes.
Could be my homegirl, though.
You can talk to your homegirl later.
Hey, what's going on? Yeah, I can't talk right now. Yeah. I don't know, some bitch.
Miss Reyes!
It's G. I told
Miss
you that.
Reyes! I would strongly advise that you take these questions seriously. I happen to hold your immediate future in my hands.
You can't touch me.
Yes, I can. I can throw this over to trial, I can send you to youth camp, or you can show me that you get it. That you are being accountable for your actions.
I think you got a hair sprung loose in the front.
You know what? We're going to hold this case over for, Is there a problem?
Lo siento.
No, it'll take a minute.
Mi niece, Anna. She was shot on the weekend. Her funeral is today. She was so young, Judge. So young, you know?
We will reschedule this case for a more appropriate time. I'm sorry for your loss. You can go.
Lately, I don't know. It just feels like I'm losing confidence in myself.
How are Tasha and Tanisha?
They turned 3 in August. They're just growing up so fast.
And you're still holding on to the job?
Save Big Drugstore, front checker. It'll be 16 months on the 21st.
You've done a lot of good work.
I know, but it gets bad at night. It starts to rise up. I don't want to hurt my kids again, Miss Gray. I just don't.
Your hand is sweaty. Just as it was when I first held it. And you were not yet 4 years old. You're reaching out, Kendra. I hear you. I will not let you fall.
Elliot, it's Vincent Gray. Yeah, I can't make it to our meeting today. I'm stuck in Hartford. Family illness. Can we set it for a few days from now? Tomorrow? But all right. 10:30. I'll be there.
What part of I am looking for Tyler Green is too intellectually taxing for you to grasp? Don't you transfer me. I know your extension. I will speed dial the living hell out of you. You want to... Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
Did I come at a bad time?
In this building, there is never a good time.
Then I'd like to speak to you outside of the building.
Well, now is not the time.
When?
We'll talk.
There's someplace special I'd like to take you, if you're willing.
Very well.
I'll call.
I'll answer.
Hey, you.
Hey, I was just leaving you a message. At the tone, give the pretty judge a kiss, okay?
So that therapist we talked about, I found her number.
The grief specialist?
She gently guides through the many phases of loss.
How many phases are there?
I thought you'd know.
No. I just keep getting to learn how little I know. Except this. It's over.
Is it, David? Do you really think you can put this behind you?
Behind us?
I guess you get your life back.
Yeah, right, the simple things. Taking the garbage out. Playing ball with Victor. Watching that insane thing that your eyes do when the light catches them in the afternoon, like right now.
Okay. I have an idea. Why don't you come over to my house Wednesday night, dinner, I'll cook.
You cook?
On occasion.
I can't Wednesday. I'm playing in the men's league basketball. It's the finals. We're playing public defenders.
The guys with the ponytails and the love handles.
We're heavily favored.
Thursday then?
Thursday, yeah.
Stop looking at me.
Heather's leaving.
Where to?
Minnesota. She's taking the baby.
Would you like to come in?
I was hoping that you would tell me.
Tell you what.
That it's for the best. That they're better off, that I'm a screw-up.
Kyle.
Because this is what I do. I hurt, I complicate, I jack people around until whoever's left standing just drives right out of my life.
Kyle, I'm sorry for yelling at you and for shoving you.
That's your job. You protect kids from people like me.
No, that's not what I mean.
Maxine. Maxine, when my father died, when I sat there listening to them eulogize a man I had never known, I realized you're all I have. It's you.
You have come here for permission to be less. But I know you. You're ready for whatever challenge you think you're running away from.
You're wrong.
Well, you've clearly made up your mind. I won't try to change it. Live your lie. You'll have no help from me.
Thursday night. Pick a movie. Popcorn and parking on me.
I don't want to go to the movies Thursday.
Rent is in town.
Seeing rent. I pay rent. I'm sick of rent.
Bookstore?
Hey, me?
All right, I have a date on Thursday. David's coming over and I'm cooking.
You don't cook.
Well, just because I don't doesn't mean I can't.
Means you shouldn't.
I parked on the street. If I get a ticket, it's yours.
Amy wants us out Thursday.
I am merely trying to negotiate the use of the house. My house.
It's her house.
I get that.
Where does it say that I can't ask for a little privacy in my own home?
You want us out of the way, we're out of the way. We'll go out and get Chinese, which Amy will pay for.
Hello? Hey, Vincent, where are you? I thought you were coming home.
I'm in a bookstore. I need a little advice. There's this girl. We've been doing the eye contact thing, and I'm not sure what to do. I mean, do I go up and make the bold move?
Since when have you needed advice when it comes to women? And I thought you had a meeting.
It got rescheduled. And in case you hadn't noticed, I've been out of the singles game for a few years. So I gotta go.
Is there a Greek classic section?
Oh, let's see.
There's Elizabethan, a whole section of Italian authors, one wall devoted to Chinese lit.
Really? A whole wall? Actually, I don't work here.
I didn't think you did.
Right. Good. Greek. I'm thinking stairs.
I'm looking for Antigone.
Sophocles, one of my favorites.
Totally relevant today. The whole oppression of women.
You got that?
You didn't?
No, I did. I just...
Creon, total misogynist, control freak, pig jerk. She refuses to be passive, which flies in the face of every rule of the culture.
But in the end, isn't it really all about Oedipus?
That is so like a guy to say that.
I'm just speaking, you know, as a writer.
Well, just because you banged out a few derivative screenplays.
Actually, no screenplays. I'm an author.
Published?
Very. I'm actually in town meeting on my next book.
Well, maybe it is a bit Oedipal after all.
Isn't everything? You have any interest in, I don't know, coffee or something?
Let's skip coffee.
Water pressure's good.
Mommy. Yeah, you just have to wait a minute in the morning for a hot shower.
Thanks.
But other than that...
Refrigerator well stocked?
I pick up my stamps twice a month, so, you know, if I plan correctly, my kids have everything they need.
You mind if I ask about a social life?
You mean a man?
Yes.
Yeah, well, he's gone. You know, now my kids are my life. They're everything.
Mama, can I have a juice box?
Girls, what did Mama tell you about interrupting?
Kendra, it's all right. Would it be easier if you had a break?
What, for my kids?
Just to relieve the pressure. Give you time to work your program.
Well, you know, I want to make it work this time.
Kendra, I removed you from your mother and your mother from her mother. Your girls are the fourth generation of women in your family in the system. You're the one who can break the cycle. Look at them. You are their life. They're the reason you're working so hard. You can do it for them. This is my cell phone number. You call me anytime.
Thank you, Miss Gray.
Oh, hello.
Damn it. Late.
Taxi! Ew!
You're a straight-A student, Chelsea. You're on your way to an Ivy League school. Yet you still haven't given anyone an explanation as to why you took your mother's Mercedes. That troubles me.
It was because of Adam.
Adam?
My boyfriend. I needed to see him.
At 3:17 in the morning?
Your Honor, I'm wondering if the best thing isn't to just pay the fine and move on.
Okay. Well, the fine for driving past curfew with only a learner's permit is $562.
Which I will insist that Chelsea reimburse me for.
Mrs. Adams, I really strongly suggest that we all try to dig a little deeper into what's going on here.
She made a mistake. All I want to do is put it behind me.
You?
Beg your pardon?
Put it behind you?
Us, our family.
Chelsea, what's really going on with your boyfriend? Just pretend I'm not a judge for a minute. You can talk to me. I'll listen.
Take the check.
I had an abortion. Adam couldn't handle it. He stopped talking to me. I needed to hear his voice.
I will suspend the fine in this case. In lieu, the court mandates that Chelsea and her parents participate in 10 hours of counseling.
That is not your role.
15 hours. The court will see you both back here in 6 weeks.
You walk in here late, and then you tell me you forgot the manuscript?
I've had things to deal with. In the move, my marriage, all of which I plan to write about.
Let me explain something to you, Vincent. First of all, no one is late to a meeting with me.
It won't happen again.
And your manuscript. Knopf is all over my ass. They put out good money for an unknown writer. They have a right.
2 months. 6 weeks if I push.
End of the week.
That's not possible.
Well, then you leave me no choice. We're backing out of the contract.
You're my agent.
Yeah, and I have a reputation. You can't deliver, my ass is on the line. We're finished. Oh, and you're gonna have to return the advance.
15,000? I don't have it. I'd spent it.
Then get it.
What do you want first? Good news or the bad news?
You know me. I'm a bad news kind of person, always have been.
Good news. Found Tyler Green.
And the bad?
He's being held on a $5,000 bond for burglary. Petty theft to support a drug habit.
Well, I'll talk to him. At least to be a captive audience.
There's one other thing. Kendra Moore.
Did she call me?
No, but I've been reviewing her file and 2 incidents of domestic violence. Policeman called her home 3 times the last 15 months. She's high risk. If it were me, I'd pull.
I see.
I'm not sure you do.
Pull, snatch, yank, drag out screaming. Have you ever thought about those words, Sean? The DCF lingo?
I'm protecting your children.
We should be giving her the skills to do it herself. Let her claim that victory.
Her or you?
Excuse me.
Need a hand?
Thanks. But I got it covered.
You think you'll be okay? Just you and the baby? It's a long drive to Minnesota.
I'll be fine. We're good together.
Right.
Once I get settled, they'll send my address, the new number.
I'd like that.
I don't have to do this, Kyle. Try and make small talk like this.
I always did suck at that. The thing is, Heather, 90-day rehab's tough. I know, and I want you to get through it, I do. I want this baby to have what it needs. A sober mother. A father.
Kyle, I am sorry about everything. This whole stupid, just messy mess.
It wasn't just you, Heather. It was me, too.
There's my boy.
When we left off, we were considering the disposition of a plea. You can say not guilty and go to trial. What do you want to do?
What if I do say guilty?
Then it's my job to hand down your sentence.
You mean my punishment?
Yeah, that's right.
Who are you to mess with me?
Oh, let's not get into that again, Miss Reyes.
How am I supposed to make up my mind when I don't know anything about this?
Your plea should reflect the truth. Was it your knife?
You know what? Our girl's gotta watch her back. You don't understand. You know what happened to my cousin. I don't back down. I just represent. And that's how it is. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
You in a gang?
I got friends.
Graciela, what do you want to be when you grow up? What do you dream your life looks like when you're my age?
It don't matter what I dream. Because either way, I'm gonna be dead.
Yeah, no digas eso. Do you know why your mother's crying?
It's like she always does.
She's worried for you. Do you understand that?
She's weak.
She lost a niece, and she's afraid her daughter's going to be next.
Well, you know what? She's wrong, because I don't play that. I survive.
Hug your mother.
What?
I want you to hug your mother. Or pay the fine. What are you? $477. You got that kind of money?
Nope.
Then you know what you have to do.
You serious?
Ay, ¿qué voy a hacer contigo, mija?
If you're trying to kill me, there must be faster ways.
Thank you very much for agreeing to come up here.
Yes, that's quite, it's lovely.
Yes. I own it.
The mountain?
Well, 2/3 of an acre of it. Easement and water rights included. I bought it about 5 years ago in order to build on it one day.
There's an enormous rock right in the middle of it.
Yes, I realize that.
You didn't, miss the big rock.
No. I plan to embrace its presence.
That rock?
Yes, that rock. To build without eroding what came before.
Big rocks don't move easily.
Yes. And yet some just require a gentle nudge.
All right, who is the rock, Ignacio? You or I?
Maxine, we are each two people who have come... You're the rock.
I have news for you. We're both a little rocky.
Maxine, you have every right not to trust, to be angry. You're good at angry. But I brought you up here in order that you might understand. Things in my life, they were set in stone a long time ago. My family, my marriage, each bound by an archaic tradition. And I had no reason to challenge that till I met you. And now I'm different. I'm inspired. I have visions of a future crackling in my head, and I'm ready. I'm ready to move the rock, Maxine. As you...
All right, never mind. She's here now. Okay. Great, Maxine. I was hoping you'd get here before they take the mom.
Maxine Gray, DCF. Hey there. How you doing? Oh, gosh. What happened to you? You okay?
I want my mommy.
It's okay.
Get off me! Get off me! It was an accident! I'm sorry!
What you hear?
What are you saying? Miss Gray, I'm sorry!
Judge Gray. Good to see you.
Likewise. You always look this good, or have I been in the basement too long?
I plead the fifth. Oh, come on.
I gotta get started.
I got something to show you. Yeah.
You
follow
do,
me.
huh?
Mm-hmm.
What could it possibly be?
It's a surprise.
Uh-oh.
You want to close your eyes?
I'm scared.
Over. Okay. Stop. Open.
That's what I'm talking about.
There's a reality show in this. Extreme courtroom makeovers.
Makes you forget all about the noisy plumbing and the leaky ceiling.
I get a real chair or I walk.
There's gonna be some changes in this room, Bruce.
Better than the polished oak.
From now on, when we hear the cases, we're really gonna hear them.
What were we doing?
A disservice.
I know you don't believe that.
With these kids, it's not about the case. It's about going deeper.
Okay. What happened to you in accountability?
I gave a gang girl a court mandate to hug her mother.
You sentenced a gang girl to a hug.
Yeah, along with mandatory counseling and community service, enrollment in an anti-gang program. That's what she needed. That's what we're going to be listening for. What they need.
Judge Gray. Oh, Judge Gray. Hi, Bruce.
Hey.
Whoa.
Nice, huh?
Nice. We rule.
Hey, Donna.
Yeah?
You're fired.
What?
As my clerk.
Why?
Because you're a lawyer now, Donna. It's time for you to go be one.
Well, that blows. No job, no roommate.
Why no roommate? You moving out?
I don't know, Kyle is.
What? Why?
He's going to Minnesota to take care of his baby while Heather is in rehab. Do I at least get like a month's notice?
No.
Yeah. Take a month. Kyle is leaving? Excuse me.
Tyler Green. He has no recollection of the name Anthony Byrd. He has only the faintest recollection of his own name.
I'm sorry.
As am I.
Maxine.
Today, we honor a special person. A person who needs no introduction. Maxine Gray.
I am so so seldom at a loss for words. But, I removed 2 children early this morning from their mother, who I removed from her mother, and her mother before her, and my heart died, as it does. And yet we dine. A child is missing. His name is Anthony Byrd. We lost him. Like a shirt in the cleaners. Wallet in the back of a taxi cab.
He is our child. Anthony is. As are the 2 children I removed this morning, and many, many. Dear God. So many others. Our children, all. And I see them when I try not to. I see them searching for us through eyes hollowed by fear, by hunger, anger. Anger in which we cloak ourselves. And yet we dine. Anthony Bird is not home today. Thank you.
He's got the same dent in his head as you. Ready to hear him sneeze. Total Kyle.
Is I ever that small?
Yeah, yesterday.
He's beautiful. He's absolutely beautiful.
His name is William Kyle Labont McCarty.
Oh.
I think I'll call him Bud.
Yeah. Wait. My present?
Oh, you didn't have to.
Especially considering how screwed I am right now. No job, no one to split the rent. Donna. Kidding? Here.
No, Donna. Just no.
Admit it, you love me. La, 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 la.
A toast. To a man who inspires with his courage.
To Cousin Kyle, who taught me how to burn CDs and download stuff off the internet.
To my cousin, who was always more like a brother.
To my favorite nephew. May he continue asking the hard questions. And may he find gentle answers.
Oh, I guess it's my turn. I'm gonna screw this up. But somebody smart said, I think it was Elizabeth Barrett Browning. I love you not only for who you are, but for what I am when I'm with you. Smart chick. We will always be your home.
I should probably get on the road. But I just can't leave this place. Someone's blocking the driveway.
Peter!
That'd be me.
Peter.
Sorry. Oh.
You hear these words. Redemption, grace, hope. And they're just words until something comes along and you realize you have a chance. He's my chance. And I'm going to be there for him for the next 90 days. After that, if I get lost or I need help, I'm going to pick up a phone. Just promise me you'll be there when I call.
Oh, sweetie.
Oh, dear.
I'll take a lid. Oh.
Baby's boat's a silver moon, sailing in the sky, sailing o'er a sea of sleep. While the clouds roll by, sail, baby, sail, out upon that sea. Only don't forget to sail back again to me. Baby's fishing for a dream, fishing near and far. His line a silver moonbeam is, his bait a silver star. Sail, baby, sail, out upon that sea. Only don't forget to sail back again to
Can we have coffee first?
No.
Can we run to a coffee shop?
No! We're gonna run for the sake of running.
What you used to love. What happened to you in San Francisco?
Hills. Insanely steep hills.
Well, I'm gonna get you back into shape. Come on.
Oh, we should tell people where we're going in case we have heart attacks and don't come back.
Oh, Peter's at the park with the kids, and Mom's at the farmer's market with Lauren.
Hey, why don't we run to the farmer's market? Get some coffee.
The report's due on Friday, and it has to be at least 10 pages.
10 pages about my life, oh dear.
Not your whole life, just what it was like when you were my age. When were you my age?
I'm 65. You know what year this is. Do the math.
So, tell me some stories.
Oh, sweetheart. I'm in pursuit of the perfect summer squash at the moment. I'd have to have some time to collect my thoughts before I can remember back that far.
Can we talk tonight?
Or tomorrow night. You know, we shall see. Oh, for pity's sake.
What is it? Do you know him, Grandma?
Well, he's one of my foster... He's a client of mine. Help me get these down.
And I feel like I just want to cut through all the red tape and the lawyers and the...
Law?
Well, yeah, some of it. I mean, get rid of the extraneous BS. Just do the work.
Are you on speed or something?
You're getting old.
You're getting manic. You do this every day?
Really, I haven't done it since you left for San Francisco, but I figured now that you're back, we can get into a routine.
Yeah. You'd have to find yourself another exercise buddy. I want to slide downhill into middle age. You're welcome to join me.
Oh, we can't give up now. These are supposed to be the most productive years of our lives.
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
You mean something by that? Yeah. You just not telling me what it is.
God, here we go.
What? I'm trying to have a meaningful conversation with my brother. Is that so bad?
Why does it have to be meaningful? Can't we just relax? You love your job. You're inspired. Good for you, but not everybody's turned up to 11 like you are.
Sorry.
It's okay. Look, I don't want to slow you down. Why don't you go on? I'm gonna hang here for a while.
Oh, come on.
Go. Run.
Hello. Am I late?
No, I'm early. First day back. I'm all excited.
Right, I forgot. Today's the day we revolutionized juvenile courts.
Is that sarcasm? Does my optimism bother you?
Who's she?
Lady Justice. Or something. Judge Sobel had her delivered to me this morning to say thank you for serving in accountability. I'm thinking about naming her Betty.
I doubt you get any door prizes for coming here. Well, I'm glad you did.
Me too. Although it was an amazing 2 weeks down there in the basement. I really wish you could have been there.
I like it here. I'm going to get coffee. You want anything?
Oh, decaf soy tea latte, extra hot. And, sprinkle a little nutmeg on top.
Nothing for me.
I'm so happy we're back. I mean, I could barely sleep last night. You know, not that I didn't enjoy being hall monitor for the past 2 weeks, but the courtroom is where all the magic happens.
You do remember that I fired you, right?
You told me I could have a month.
A month to find a job.
I know. You're really taking this tough love thing to heart, aren't you?
Well, no, I just...
on
like...
it.
Okay.
Edie, good morning. I'm expecting a visitor. It's this young man, Donovan Norwood. Someone from Expansion House is driving him over. Now, I want you to come and find me the moment he arrives.
Okay, sure.
Yes?
Mr. Potter's looking for you.
Maxine?
Excuse me, please. Morning, Sean.
Today's paper.
What about it?
You haven't seen it?
Vincent often swipes my paper and takes it to his room. I've lodged a complaint.
A reporter was present at your impassioned meltdown at the coalition luncheon, and yet we dine. 4 words I won't soon forget.
Is that what I said? It's a bit of a blur.
Well, it certainly focused the reporter's attention on Anthony Bird. She did some research, ran his picture.
May I see it?
Yeah. She refers to us as incompetent and shameful and demands that we all resign.
It is shameful to misplace a child, Sean. If it takes a newspaper article to put that in our heads, then so be it.
We should clean up our own house, Maxine.
You mean we should save our own asses?
Mrs. Gray, the driver from Expansion House just called. Donovan Norwood is downstairs but refuses to come up.
Thank you, Edie. Sean, Sean, please excuse me. What on earth were you thinking?
You people aren't getting me adopted?
You put your name and photograph and telephone number on pieces of paper and hand them out to strangers?
It's advertising.
It's a pedophile's dream.
I want a real home, Mrs. Gray. I don't want a bed in some hotel for rejects.
I have never stopped looking for an adoptive home placement for you. But you know how this goes. At your age, with your juvenile record...
That was a long time ago.
I see how you've turned your life around, and you're on track to graduate next spring.
So I'm supposed to just be thankful? Stop hoping for anything big? I turned 18 in a year. Then it's all over.
It most certainly is not. I have every confidence that in a year you will be able to go out into the world and create the life you want.
What I want is 2 people with a camera at my graduation. Somebody to call my name out. Say smile, that's what I want. I got no history, Mrs. Gray. I got a record, but no history.
You want a family to adopt you before you graduate.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, I don't know if I can provide that for you, Donovan, but I will continue to try. Meanwhile, no more flyers, no skywriting, no walking around with sandwich boards, you understand? Go to school. Don't litter.
Good morning. We are starting the sentencing phase of the manslaughter trial of Toby Carroll. Counselors Frank and Canton.
Welcome back, Your Honor.
Thank you. Well, I am in receipt of Toby's written confession, and I have looked over his psych evaluation, but I have some questions, so I'd like to schedule some testimony from his psychiatrist.
Your Honor, if I may, Assistant State's Attorney Frank and I have arrived at a possible sentence which would be agreeable to both sides.
Really? What might that be?
2 years in a juvenile detention center with psych facilities, followed by 4 years of intensive and supervised probation.
The state feels it is a fair sentence, Your Honor, and will address Toby's medical needs.
Well, I love it when you guys work together, and I appreciate the recommendation. However, I would like to hear from Toby's doctor myself.
All due respect, Your Honor, but this has been an excruciating ordeal for the Carrolls and their wishes to move past these proceedings as soon as possible. My client has confessed to the crime.
Your client attempted to rob an 80-year-old man and ended up killing him. This was not just any crime, this was felony murder.
Manslaughter, Your Honor.
Felony murder pleaded down to manslaughter, and it is the responsibility of this court to know all that is possible about the nature of the offense and the offender before a sentence is handed down. Now, I am not saying that the suggested sentence will not ultimately prevail. I just need time and testimony to confirm it. So, what time can we hear testimony tomorrow, Mr. Van Exel? Mr. Van Exel?
Doc is completely full.
Well, we're going to have to make time then.
Tomorrow, 11:30.
Tomorrow at 11:30. See everyone then. Thank you. What just happened back there?
Not exactly sure myself. It was a rubber stamp case. The kid confessed, they worked out a sentence. He's going to get help. Why do we need testimony?
I'm doing my job.
While you were gone, your cases didn't just disappear with you. They accumulated. As of this morning, we have 74 new cases, 6 new trials. If you keep going on, we're never going to catch up.
That's not my problem.
No, you're making it everybody else's problem. Now it's mine.
Jillian called.
When?
Before, here in the shower. Is there Tabasco?
Amy needs to hit the supermarket.
Mom talk to you? About what? I don't know. Nothing? Anything?
Mom doesn't talk to me. No one talks to me. Lauren talks to me. Well, not as much as she used to.
I need to borrow $15,000.
From me?
I'll pay it back.
What happened to your big book contract?
I canceled it. I gotta return my advance. I have a month.
What the hell happened?
Don't try and make me feel worse about it. Can you lend me the money?
I don't know. I haven't had my head in the business lately. The band, stuff with Jillian. I'll talk to the accountant. See what I can do.
So, thanks. Oh, by the way, don't...
Won't say a word.
Continuing.
Toby suffers from oppositional defiant disorder, ODD. He has an impaired ability to control his impulses. As an infant and toddler, he would often strike out at his playmates for no reason. In the first grade, he threw a chair at a teacher who reprimanded him in class.
And these incidents are distinguished from your run-of-the-mill temper tantrums, how?
He's at the mercy of his brain chemistry. Toby is a sweet child under most circumstances, but his behavior can be irrational.
Here's what I don't get. ODD is associated with violent outbursts, such as throwing his chair, or the time he apparently hit his hockey coach with a stick because he pulled him off the ice. All of the incidents in Toby's past fall into that category, poor impulse control. But he has admitted to killing a man within the course of a premeditated armed robbery. Isn't that inconsistent with a diagnosis?
No diagnosis is complete, Your Honor. ODD is not associated with premeditated acts, but it certainly doesn't preclude them.
He's on a host of psychiatric drugs.
Which have been working extremely well up until the final incident.
He murdered someone, Doctor. I wouldn't call that working. I want to hear from Toby.
I can move your next trial, and We could see him at 10 in the morning.
Let's do that. Tomorrow, 10 a.m. All right, Toby?
How many calls?
At least a dozen.
All of them specific to Anthony Bird.
It appears so, yeah.
One newspaper article, 12 phone calls. That's a good percentage. I shall go to more luncheons. Any emails?
I'm not sure. The paper's in the process of forwarding everything.
Well, if this is the result, then I should take ads in the paper for all my foster children.
Right. Maxine, don't you dare.
Hello, son.
Ignacio, thank God. Would you go distract Maxine?
From what?
Self-destruction.
How do you suggest I do that?
I don't know. Just jiggle your keys in front of her face. Just go over there.
Hello?
Hello, Ignacio. I'm searching for something. If you'd give me just a moment, please.
Nice day out.
Is it?
Are you free for dinner this week?
Dinner with you?
That would be the idea, yes.
That is not possible.
Next week?
Well, the week is not the issue. I do not date married men, knowingly.
I thought we were past this.
No.
But we went to the Rock.
In the daytime, and no meals were consumed.
So the problem is nighttime and we're not supposed to eat anything?
Dating happens at night, traditionally, so yes. Nighttime is the issue. I have no real feelings about the food.
So we could have breakfast. And then you could explain this list of cockamamie rules you've apparently written for our relationship.
One of my rules is we do not refer to this as a relationship.
I'll pick you up around... We'll meet at the Angelique Bakery at 8 o'clock, if that is acceptable.
It is.
Guess what I just did?
What?
I bought a boat.
What? Online?
You can't buy a boat online. I mean, you can, but you shouldn't. Anyway, you gotta sail it, see how it feels, you know.
Where's your suit?
I bought a boat. I wasn't wearing a suit.
So here.
Let's go sailing.
Right.
Come on. Let's take a few days off and go sailing.
David, I can't.
Why not? Well, work isn't an excuse. Come on.
Well, during the work week it is.
All right, we'll go this weekend, Saturday then.
Okay, here's the thing.
Don't tell me you don't like sailing.
I'm not crazy about sailing. I had a sailing incident a few years ago, and it's just not that fun for me.
Okay, I can,
And before you try to tell me that you can change my mind about sailing, others have tried. Believe me.
Let's, all right, we'll forget it's a boat, okay? We'll leave it in the slip. We'll have dinner on the deck, and it'll be a restaurant, like a floating restaurant.
Okay, about the floating thing?
The pier. We can eat dinner on the pier. We'll look at the boat. It'll be something that we look at, but we don't float on, unless, of course, you change your mind once we're there.
Dinner on or near a boat.
Tomorrow night.
Aye, aye, Captain.
As you were. Both of you. It's gonna be fun.
Maybe you could tell me some stories about when Grandma was little.
I don't know that much stuff, honey. I know her mother died when she was 10.
What was she like, Grandma's mother?
I don't know. Maybe you can find out for me.
Grandma! Great. I've got a bunch of questions for you. I need to finish my class project, so if you have a couple minutes, I could...
Sweetheart, not now. I've just come home for a quick bite, and I have to get back to the office.
But you promised.
Well, I don't believe I made an actual promise. It was more like a we shall see, and what I see is that I have to get back to the office.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
Perhaps you could write about your other grandmother. Lauren? Honey?
What was that?
Something between me and my granddaughter.
Who happens to be my daughter. Why can't you make a little time for her?
I don't have a little time.
She's trying to connect with you, Mom, and you're pawning her off onto Michael's mother.
She always struck me as one of those people who had a perfectly lovely childhood with hopscotch and pigtails, and I don't have that story in me.
Well, tell her the one you have. For that matter, tell me the one you have. I know your mother died when you were 10.
11.
11.
I'm not in the mood for this, Amy. All I wanted was to have a quiet dinner.
Well, you live in a house full of people, Mom. It's never quiet.
And that is precisely the problem.
Oh, come on, Mom. Your mother died when you were 11. What happened after that?
I so enjoy these Indian summers.
It's how I imagine heaven.
Mama asked about you.
How is your mother?
She's taking up bowling.
Oh, perfectly appropriate.
You know, a client offered me 2 tickets to the symphony on Friday night. I was thinking you and I could go and enjoy it together.
I'm afraid that will be against the rules. No evening dates is at the top of my list.
You actually made a list.
Well, I wanted to be clear.
Oh, yeah, well, what else is on this list of yours?
Oh, well, I'm afraid it's quite lengthy. No out-of-town getaways, nothing involving air travel, no dancing.
Ah, we've already danced twice.
And it shan't be thrice, until further notice.
You know, you're not the only one that can make a list. I can make my own list.
Very well.
No more window shopping. Afternoon bridge. Bye-bye. No films with subtitles. And I'm not going to cook for you anymore.
When did you ever cook for me?
I was planning paella with a picture of my own special sangria.
No drinking together. It's on my list.
You know what else is on my list? Lists.
I'm sorry, Ignacio, but these are my boundaries.
How are you doing today, Toby?
Okay, I guess.
I'm just going to ask you a few questions that have already been asked. Just to get some clarity. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So, tell me what happened the night of the robbery.
My brother was going to this mini mall near my house to try and get some beer, and he asked me if I wanted to come. And I got this idea to try and rob someone. He didn't know I was going to do it. And I took my dad's gun and hid it in my sweatshirt.
Go on.
Martin went inside, and I sat in the parking lot watching the people until I saw this one guy. He was kind of old, and I figured he wouldn't fight back.
So what did you do?
I told him to give me his money, but he wouldn't. So I shot him.
Really?
Yeah. And then I jumped into Martin's car, but someone saw the license plate. So that night, the police came, and I told them what happened.
Do you feel bad about what you did?
I guess.
You guess?
I mean, yes, I do.
Your Honor, if this is all on record, then is this really necessary?
I think it is. Do you feel as bad as, say, the time you punched the bus driver when he asked you to put on a seatbelt?
Well, that was bad. Sometimes my head gets all, I don't know, fuzzy, and then I can't think straight. And I wrote him a note saying I was sorry about that.
Well, what about when you were in 5th grade and hit your hockey coach with a stick? Toby?
That was Mr. Yashura, my hockey coach. I didn't mean to hit him. I don't even know why I did. He was my friend.
You may step down, Toby. I'm sorry, just one more question. Where did your father keep his gun?
Okay.
Never mind. I'll read the record.
canceled my newspaper subscription this morning. Thanks to you, I now live in fear of the written word.
People are afraid of all sorts of things, Sean.
You seem determined to turn this department into a laughingstock. Or would you just be satisfied with my getting fired?
It's my name on that ad, not yours.
It is inappropriate and unprofessional, not to mention humiliating, to have a 17-year-old boy auctioned off like a lost dog.
If this works for Donovan as well as it is working for Anthony Bird...
No, Maxine, I got a call from Sergeant Lenhart. The Anthony Bird leads are going nowhere.
They received over 100 calls.
Mr. Potter, I'm sorry to interrupt.
What is it, Edie?
Franklin Burrows is here. He wants Maxine.
Would that be Assemblyman Franklin Burrows?
I believe it is. Yes.
The police, the media, and now a politician. Great.
So, how long do you think this case is going to drag on?
As long as it takes. I'm trying to figure out why a kid who cried over hitting his hockey coach felt nothing when he shot an old man.
He's a sick kid. And I pushed 2 cases already. If this keeps dragging, we're looking at 3.
Fine, push them all.
Tell that to Sobel.
I will. I told you, from now on, when we hear cases, we're really going to hear them.
This case has already been heard.
Well, not by me.
Oh, so this is territorial?
No, it's about the process. And you know what? I am sick of having this conversation. I know what I'm doing.
I grew up in the system. I don't talk about it much because I've always felt such shame about it. I was arrested for robbery when I was 14. The store clerk was hurt. Another kid did it, not me, but the judge had the option of trying me as an adult. If it had been today, he probably would have, and my life would have turned out very differently. But he gave me a second chance. He sent me down to juvenile hall where I had some counselors that really seemed to care whether or not I made it. Only takes one, really, but I had several. My wife called me this morning. She was crying, and she told me to read the paper. Miss Gray, I want to offer Donovan what was given to me. A mentor. Somebody he can talk to. It may not be enough, or even what he wants. But I'm here. And so's my family.
I'm so glad I voted for you. I will, I'll make the arrangements for you and your wife to meet Donovan.
Thank you.
Sails filled up and we were going really fast, and my friend yelled, "Lean into the wind," and I couldn't do it. I was frozen. My body literally couldn't do it. It was powerful, and I don't know, something about the wind and gravity and surrendering to that and relaxing into the force of nature. I couldn't do it. I couldn't
let it take you.
Exactly.
It's a control issue.
I think it's called not wanting to die.
Come here.
What?
Here, stand up. I wanna try something. Here, give me your wine.
You gonna try seizure? Yeah. Haven't we done it all?
No. Turn around. Very good.
What are you doing? This book not involve tickling.
No, minor amounts of no tickling. Okay. Fall back. I'm serious. Fall backwards. I'll catch you.
I don't want to do a stupid trust exercise, David. What's next? A ropes course to see if I'm a team player?
Come on, please. Come on.
I'm having fun.
No.
Test things are not that fun for me.
It's not. It's not a test. I just want you to feel comfortable. Yeah, I want you to feel safe.
I do feel safe with you.
Look, I want us to go sailing together, okay? I want you to trust me enough to lean into the wind.
Well, I don't want to do that, okay?
Okay.
Let's just be here, okay? You're right. We're having a good time before. Sure.
My grandma was the first woman to cross the ocean in a claw-footed bathtub.
Lauren.
Hey, let her finish.
She cooked the world's largest waffle. She invented Irish coffee and the snooze alarm, and she sings opera.
Did you help her with this?
Snooze alarm was mine.
Lauren, you can't hand in a work of fiction.
What am I supposed to do? She won't talk to me.
Okay, ice skating. She was a great ice skater as a kid.
Big whoop.
The way she met Dad, that's it.
Yeah, the ferry.
They were both with other people.
And they found their way to the top deck, and they had this amazing conversation all night long in the wind and the rain.
And pretty soon after that, Peter was born.
Yeah, you can leave that out. Oh, and Dad's business. Mom helped build Dad's business up from nothing. And Peter, you can step in here. Peter?
I'd rather not.
See? No one wants to talk to me.
What's wrong with you?
Business is in trouble, okay? There. Now you both know.
Bad trouble?
Is there good trouble?
What are we talking about, Peter?
Gray & Gray Insurance is heading towards insolvency. Yes, and it's all my fault. I've taken my eye off the ball, and that's all I want to say about it. Excuse me.
Peter, you can't just leave the room. We have to talk about this. It's a family business.
Oh, really? Because I haven't seen the family there in years. It wasn't cool enough, not sexy enough for you two, so it got dumped on me.
Oh, don't even, Peter. You couldn't wait to work there, right, Vincent?
Tell me, Amy. Tell me how I felt when I was 22 and Dad showed me the nameplate he had engraved with my name on it sitting on the desk he had picked out for me in the office right next to his. Tell me how I felt, please, because you seem to have a better memory of it than I do. Sorry, man.
I'd like to ask Martin Carroll a few questions.
Your Honor, he's not on trial.
No, but his little brother is going away soon, and I'd like to know how he feels about it. Martin, could you stand up, please? Well, this must be hard on you.
Yeah, well, it's always been hard.
Which part?
Everything. You know, Toby. It's harder on my parents.
How's that?
Well, they've done everything he's needed. Doctors, shrinks, physical therapists. Nothing seems to work for long.
But you're doing well, aren't you? I see you're getting ready to graduate high school early. You got your eye on Brown, maybe even Harvard.
Well, my dad went to both of them, so yeah, I'd like to continue the family tradition.
Well, tradition is very important. Do you have anything you'd like to say to your brother now?
Not really. I mean, I can't say anything he hasn't already heard. He knows I'm here for him.
You look after him, don't you?
Try to.
Does he ever get mad at you?
Not much.
Do you ever get mad at him?
No. He can't help it. You know, the way he is, he just got a bad deal. We all did.
Okay. Well, I have no more questions, Martin. Thank you. Counselors, I believe I've heard enough. We can move forward. Well, In considering Toby Carroll's sentence, I have taken into account his medical and psychological histories, the degree of his impairment, and the viciousness of the crime. I think we all agree the need for treatment is profound here. But the nature of this crime, the careful premeditation, does not fit into the profile of Toby's mental illness. Moreover, Toby has shown no remorse for this crime. So I will not accept the recommended sentence. Instead, I believe that in the best interest and safety of all, there is no substitution for long-term incarceration. Therefore, I am sentencing Toby to a maximum security facility until he is 21 years old, with a recommendation that he stay incarcerated until he is 25 years old. Marshal, you may remove Toby into immediate custody.
No, I will appeal this ruling immediately.
Well, if anybody has any information that would make me change my mind, I suggest they say it right away. Mr. and Mrs. Carroll?
Mom, please, don't
Martin?
let them...
Really?
Please.
Nothing.
Go.
You're just going to let this happen?
Your Honor, is this some sort of a test?
Sit down, Mr. Canton. Toby, did you commit this crime? Look at me in the eye and tell me that you committed this crime. Tell me how you felt when you aimed a gun in the face of an 80-year-old man and pulled the trigger.
Objection.
What did it feel like to see him scream and fall and bleed? Was it anything like you felt when you hurt your hockey coach or the bus driver?
Objection,
Toby,
Your
look at me,
Honor.
look only at me, and tell me the truth. Did you commit this crime?
And Mrs. Burroughs, meet Donovan Norwood. Enjoy. Take all the time you want to.
Okay.
I'll be right outside.
Thanks again. Good to meet you, Donovan. Don't let the thread
Maxine the matchmaker. Things seem to be going pretty well in there.
They are.
The wife's nice.
She's a school teacher, which in my book puts her on the side of the angels.
Gotta celebrate the wins, Maxine.
Yes, of course. I just wanted to give them a little time alone. Yes, hello. This is Maxine Gray with the Department of Children and Families. I understand that you used to run a daycare center that a boy named Anthony Bird may have attended. I understand. Yes, I'm aware of that. I wanted to double check.
That's a new low.
Welcome back. I get it now.
What?
Hearing cases. I get it now. It's worth it.
Thank you.
But please, feel free to speed it up.
Judge Gray.
Donna, where are you going?
Leaving.
For the night?
Forever. I got a job. I'm officially a minors counsel, court appointed.
That's fantastic.
Congratulations.
I know it's a little sudden, but the offer came in. They wanted me to start right away. Oh, I've arranged a temp clerk for you.
Just like that?
Just like that.
We'll miss you.
Me too, Bruce. Me too.
Wow, Donna, I know I've been the one pushing for this, but I just, it feels too soon. I'm not ready.
It's better this way. Clean break. Fresh start. Thank you, Judge Gray. Thank you for every single thing.
As soon as you get settled, lunch.
You got it. I'll call.
You better. What's that?
Oh, it's my new office. Hartford Youth Advocates. I'll see you in the caf.
What are you doing? You shouldn't be smoking. Never mind. I drove on the sidewalk to get here.
Why?
So as not to lose the light.
Are you afraid of the dark?
No, you are. I've been doing a lot of thinking, Mrs. Gray.
Maxine,
Don't interrupt, please, my list. These last couple of weeks have been very instructive.
What exactly have you learned?
I've learned that I should never make a sharp right-hand turn when I'm carrying a potted pear cactus in my front seat.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
And I've also learned the cost of boarding up the windows to my heart.
The sun is going down.
I'm almost finished. I've learned that facing unpleasantness makes room for new happiness. And I've learned to share my truth so that I won't lose those that I love.
It'll be dark soon.
I've contacted a lawyer. I've started divorce proceedings. I simply wanted you to know that. And it looks like I made it in under the wire. Good night, Mrs. Gray.
Hey, sweetheart.
Grandma.
I thought if you were awake, you might want to talk for a while.
Sure.
You have such lovely hair. I had hair just like that when I was your age. And look what happened to it.
Yours is still pretty.
I was born in 1939 in Indianola, Iowa. My mama died when I was 11 years old. And by the time I was your age, well, the truth is I never was your age. I was responsible for the house and the food, cleaning. Grown up, really, from that time. And, of course, I was still in school. I loved school. I had a teacher named Miss Muscatine. And, we used to call our teachers Miss and Mrs. and sometimes Mr. in those days. And I remember wishing that my dad would fall in love with Miss Muscatine and then she could be my mother. I thought for a long time I was going to be a teacher.
Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode. Hey, Lauren. Open up, I need my hairbrush. Lauren.
What?
Why is your door locked?
I was taking a shower. I didn't want anyone to walk in on me.
So lock the bathroom door.
I didn't want anyone in my room.
It's just me. Oh, you don't want me in your room?
I want a little privacy, Mom.
Well, sure, I get that. Do you have my hairbrush?
Yeah, hold on. Here, sorry.
No, you can use it anytime. I just like to know where it is.
Mom!
What? I've been in your room 1,000 times.
I need some privacy.
I'm a girl too. No, but you're right. It is your room, and I'll respect your privacy. Yeah, actually, I think it shows a great deal of maturity to be able to set boundaries and ask for what you need. I'm all for it. I'm proud of you, and good for you.
I need to get dressed.
Okay.
asleep.
Do as I do, don't try. If you doze, it's a bonus.
Why is it that every day is another opportunity to lower the bar?
Live, you lose. You expect less. Occasionally there's wine. Coffee?
I already had a pot.
Are you working on your book?
I was.
Don't let me stop the muse.
The muse has a way of stopping itself. Like a train into another train.
If you'd like a dispassionate eye, I'd be more than happy to read.
I'll keep that in mind. It's a meat locker in here.
Oh my God, you've got a neck.
And ears. When did this happen?
Last night I got crazy with a bottle of schnapps and a straight razor. Is there any reason that the heat is set to Arctic?
That's Amy. She's slashing budgets like a libertarian. What's up with that tie?
I'm going into the office.
Really?
I'm going to be there to go through the mail and wait for the lunch truck. Mother, listen.
Peter, if you're trying to tell me about the financial difficulties of Gray and Gray Insurance, don't bother. Amy beat you to it. There's no need to apologize to me. It was your father's company, not mine. The only person you have to answer to is Jillian. I'm your mother. I love you unconditionally. Even if you wear that tie with that shirt.
That was easy.
The defendant, Brent Chase, who is 14, is charged with the aggravated sexual assault of Caroline Moran. The assistant state's attorney is Lisa Bartz. And defense counsel of record is Kathleen Kelly. I see Miss Kelly's not present.
She had the baby last night, Your Honor. Everyone's fine. I'm Colton Gerard. I'm covering the case.
Very well. And congratulate Miss Kelly for us. Now,
Your Honor, we moved to dismiss the charges on the grounds that this was obviously a consensual encounter.
well, the very fact of consent is what's under dispute, Counselor. Any other grounds? 10 words or less.
My client met this young lady at a party.
Well, as compelling as that is, it's not enough to exonerate your client, nor to obviate the need for a trial.
They came to party.
Right, party. I got it the first time, but that has absolutely nothing to do with this case.
Actually, Your Honor, it has everything to do with the case.
Mr. Gerard, as fun as this is, we're really not getting anywhere.
It was a service party, Your Honor.
Excuse me?
That's what the kids call it.
We're talking about an orgy?
I believe an orgy involves group activity. These parties are held specifically so these kids can pair up and have oral sex.
All right. Okay. Well, we'll hear more about this afternoon. At what time, Mr. Van Exel?
1 o'clock.
At 1 o'clock. Thank you. I'll see you.
Well, Anthony Bird is my priority, and if he's not yours, I would like someone else to handle the search. Yes, I understand. Yeah, do you have my numbers? Please do that. Thank you.
Good news, right?
How on earth do you figure that, Sean?
Well, Anthony Bird was transferred to another county 2 years ago. Now those people have to do the search and find him.
Or it will simply be a different set of state employees doing absolutely nothing on his behalf.
I hope you're not implying that we've done nothing to find him. You've pretty much done nothing else.
I will not be accepting any gold stars until we find him.
We didn't lose him.
He's still lost.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I don't want to disturb you.
Oh, for heaven's sake, what is it?
A man called from the Barclay Hotel. He's got a teenage boy there, probably a runaway.
So why didn't you call the police?
I don't know.
I'll call him back. You can get some more information, please.
I will go. Now that Anthony Bird is someone else's problem, I have absolutely nothing to do.
Ned has a cavity.
He's 4. Isn't that too young?
That's all the juice he drinks. It's the high sugar content.
How do you know?
Actually, Ned pointed it out.
Great. Just what we need. Dental bills.
You shaved.
I trimmed.
Looks nice.
I'm going to be spending a little more time in the office.
Really?
That's exactly what my mother said. Why is it so difficult to accept?
I thought you were done with that part of your life, that's all.
Oh, here. This should cover the car, minimum payments on the credit cards, and a big grocery run.
Speaking of household stuff,
Oh, not the washer-dryer discussion again.
I had to call the electrician out twice this month alone. I came downstairs this morning, there was water everywhere.
All right. I'll have a look at it.
In those clothes?
Well, do you want it fixed or not?
Peter.
Sorry. I'm, just been under a little stress lately.
Do you want to talk about it?
Go to Sears. Pick out a new washer-dryer.
Wait till you see them. They're really quiet now, energy efficient, and they come in the most fabulous colors.
It's open.
I thought you had trust issues. It could have been anyone.
Thought you were in court.
Yeah. I had a discovery hearing continued. They discovered new discoveries, so.
So you had some time on your hands?
Yeah. Which is why I knocked on your door.
I'm glad you did.
Actually, I was hoping we could talk.
I'm on a bit of a deadline here.
You were really angry the other night, weren't you?
What? I don't remember being angry.
On the boat, the trust exercise.
Yeah, that. All right, here's the deal. You don't make me go sailing, and I don't make you go to Color Me Mine. Come
I don't-
here.
Come on, I'm trying to talk to you about something serious.
Well, you should lighten up. It's a lot more fun.
Look, I know what you're doing, okay?
Really?
Yeah, you're using sex to try to keep me from talking about what I really want to talk about.
Which would be what?
Us. Trust, you know? How you feel. Yeah, you're doing it again.
Is it working?
Yeah, no.
Hey, David.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about the boy.
I got some cash. I got a name, Jeremy Burns. He checked in last night. Has not been out since.
Drugs, prostitution.
Miss Gray.
Mr. Crimmins, I'm a big girl. One has to be to do the beautiful, inspiring work.
My night man said last night that he was very upset.
But your man couldn't tell if he was using?
Well, the kid has money. The kid was upset. If you want me to take a guess.
Please do.
I think he's here to get wasted and do some harm.
Hello, Jeremy? My name is Maxine Gray. I'm from the Department of Children and Families. You're not in any trouble, and I am not the police. Jeremy, the hotel manager and I need to know that you are all right. Hello. My name is Maxine Gray.
I'm fine. Okay? I just came here to think. I'm fine. So just leave me alone.
I can't do that. Jeremy, I won't do that. Did something happen?
None of your business. Okay? Leave me alone.
I'm from the Department of Children and Families, Jeremy. I cannot leave you alone until I know what's going on.
I just came here to think.
Think away. I have a light schedule.
It was the first high school party I went to. I thought it was gonna be just a party. But when I was talking to Brent, like 10 kids came up saying, "It's your turn." I thought they meant to drink.
Had you been drinking?
A little bit.
What did they mean by "it's your turn"?
Kristen whispered that Brent wanted me to. That I had to give Brent
oral sex?
Yes.
And did you?
I'm sorry, Caroline, you're gonna have to answer for the record.
Yes.
Why are you crying, Caroline?
Because I didn't want to. But he told me that I wasn't leaving until I did it. I was scared. I didn't know what else to do.
Nothing further, Your Honor?
Were you the only freshman girl at the party?
Some senior girls invited me. They said anybody who matters will be there. I mean, I want them to like me, but you have to do everything they do.
How did you end up with the defendant?
He came over and we were just talking. Before I knew it, his pants were down. And he said, "You better do it or you're not getting out of here."
Do you need a few minutes? Okay. Cross-examination, counselor.
Did Brent Chase threaten to hurt you if you didn't give him oral sex?
No.
Did he physically restrain you or hold a gun or a knife to you?
No.
I can see why you had to do this.
We don't need the sarcasm, Mr. Gerard.
Did you try to run or hit him or gouge his eyes out the way other girls who were attacked do?
It wasn't like that.
No, you were among friends. Did you yell at any of these friends for help?
No.
Did you communicate in any way to Brent Chase that you didn't want to perform this act?
He knew me.
Did you ever say no, Miss Moran? Ever? Miss Moran.
No. I never said no. I didn't say anything.
My friend Josh and I decided to Google ourselves. See if anyone mentioned us in their blogs. I found my name on a website for missing kids. I figured that it was some other Jeremy Burns, you know? But my baby picture was on there. The same one that my mom carries in her wallet.
Someone kidnapped you?
My mom, when I was like 3.
And you found this out yesterday?
At Josh's house after school.
Yes, I'm in the middle of something, Sean. Everything is under control. Goodbye. Yesterday. Must have been quite upsetting for you. What did you do?
I went home and I told her what I found.
She let you leave?
Yeah. She probably figured that I would go to Josh's house or something to cool off.
Have you called your mother to tell her where you are?
No way. Look, let her wonder where I am for a little while. I've got a dad out there somewhere.
We can wait, but not for long. At some point, there are things I have to do as part of my job.
What things?
Call your mother. Call the police.
No police.
The law considers you a missing person. We have to clear that up.
If you do that, my mom will get in trouble. Don't make a big deal out of this. I can handle it myself.
We can handle it together.
No! Not now. Please. I don't know what I'm gonna do. You know, everything has changed for me. Can we just wait for a little while? Please.
What are you doing?
You startled me.
I think you mean I caught you. Yeah, are those your CDs?
Don't bite me.
What are you looking for?
Thing. I don't know. Whatever it is she's hiding from me.
Why do you think she's hiding something?
Suddenly I'm not welcome in her room. I've always been welcome in her room. I gave her this room.
She's a teenager. Keeping secrets is her job.
She's 12.
Another couple of months. Hey. She's growing up. Let her have her space.
It's easy for you to say.
Yeah, it is easy. What are you afraid of? She's doing drugs or something? Stashing them in her Paddington bear?
Don't even try, Vincent. You had Mom completely snowed with what you were doing way back when. I intend to be better informed.
Amy, get out of Lauren's room. Seriously. Before I lose all respect for you.
I'm doing my job as a parent.
You've done your job as a parent. Come on. Let's get out of Lauren's room. I'm going to tell her the minute she gets home from her dad's house.
Don't you dare.
Vincent! Maybe I'll tell Mom about you lighting up on the roof every night in high school.
That'll wreck my life.
Your father's not dead. His name is Ronald Harbin. Last known address, Ohio. We could do a search. He probably wouldn't be hard to find.
I don't want to find him. I don't know him.
He is your father.
I don't want a father. I don't even know if I want a mother anymore. My whole life, she told me he was dead.
Tell me about her. Your mother. Has she taken good care of you over the years? You know? Did she drink or do drugs or beat you? Or...
No, nothing like that. She's always been sort of the cool mom, you know? The one my friends don't mind being around. I mean, how many moms like your music? I don't want her to get in trouble. She loves me, and I know that. I mean, I'm mad at her, but...
Yes, Sean. Where are you? I'm exactly where I should be. And that would be? Home.
What happened?
Everything worked out with the boy. There was no need to put him in foster care.
So you'll be in tomorrow?
I promise.
Because if you're planning on being MIA like you were today, I'd rather know now.
Cross my heart and hope to die, Sean. I'll be there in the morning. Good night.
You're not going to turn me in?
If I thought it was the best course of action for you, I would. I prefer to contact both your parents, have a rational conversation, and with any luck, I could persuade them to work this out.
Can you do that?
I'm not supposed to. But frankly, the system... I don't want to lose you in the system.
You lose people?
Sometimes we do.
That's screwed up.
Yes, it is.
If that's how it is, why do you even work there?
Because, I used to know.
Oh, God, is that the right time?
It's 7 minutes faster.
Oh, good. It's only 1:23 in the morning.
The night is young.
I gotta go.
No, stay.
I got a hearing at 9 a.m.
You know, if you had some things in my closet here, you could just go
I want to be
there.
home to make breakfast for Lauren.
That's another thing. Don't you get tired of juggling the kids every time you want
What
to...
are you suggesting, that we tell them we're sleeping together?
They don't already know?
Their shoe.
Right here. Move in with me.
It's a long day yesterday, huh?
Very.
I haven't seen the paperwork on the kid from the hotel.
I haven't finished writing it up. Excuse me, I'm expecting some information to come to me by fax.
What was his name?
The boy? Jeremy.
What was his last name?
Maxine, this fax came for you.
My client, Sean.
It's from the Missing Children's website.
It was just simply a misunderstanding. It's a bad divorce. You know how that goes.
So the kid's back home?
As I said.
I want to see that paperwork today.
ready to hook up. Do whatever the girl's up for. Most of them don't even want real sex.
Real sex?
They just want to fool around, you know?
No, I'm pretty sure I don't know. What does playing around mean to you?
Kissing. To everything but. When the guys saw Caroline's blue bracelet, they started to say stuff.
Her blue bracelet?
Yeah, the girls wear these, I don't know what you call them, jelly bracelets. They come in different colors so that you know what they're into. And blue means they do oral sex.
Girls color code themselves?
Orange is just kissing. Black means they go all the way. And clear's a wild card. I never saw it clear.
Okay, so Caroline was wearing a blue bracelet.
So what? I can wear a bracelet if I want.
Miss Moran, please be quiet.
So, Caroline was wearing a blue bracelet, and you assumed that meant that she wanted to engage in oral sex.
Objection, leading.
On this topic, I think a little guidance is a good thing.
I thought that she was at the party because she wanted to... a blue bracelet.
And you didn't force her in any way?
I never even touched her. 3 guys pulled down my pants and told me to go for it.
How did that make you feel?
Mad. Embarrassed, but I know they were just trying to help.
To help? How did you feel after your blue bracelet moment?
Weird. Kinda. I don't know. Sad.
Why did you let it happen?
Everybody was there. You can't just be a wuss. I didn't have a choice.
Well, your friends may have called you names, but you had a choice.
3 guys pulled down my pants hard and pushed me toward her. I didn't feel like I had a choice. They made sure it was gonna happen. It was do it or else.
I'm gonna want to talk to the other kids at the party. So, Mr. Gerard, you provided us with a list of the guests of the affair. Can you just make sure they're in the courtroom tomorrow?
Oh, Your Honor, I didn't plan to call all the guests.
Well, I do. If you need subpoenas, ask Mr. Van Exel. Thank you.
Oh. Jillian.
I'm sorry. I didn't see a car, so I just used my key.
That's okay. I was absorbed.
Listen, I just wanted to drop these for Peter. It's financial stuff.
Yeah, I'll make sure that he gets it.
Thanks.
So how are you?
I'm hanging in. You know, with all the stuff we have going on. You working on your book?
You could say that.
I admire what you're doing. The way you're handling everything. Your life, your marriage, standing up for your art regardless. It's inspiring.
Thanks, Jillian. That's it's a load of BS is what that is.
I beg your pardon?
I'm not working on my book. I'm doing paralegal work for a lawyer, a guy I went to college with. I don't even like him.
I don't understand.
I'm doing data entry on a litigation concerning property rights over a load of gravel. Have you ever heard anything more boring?
I thought you came home to finish your book.
I've been writing and rewriting the same 27 pages. They're not getting any better.
I'm sorry.
In the meantime, I have to deal with my cash flow problems.
No, I understand. Believe me, Peter and I had to slog through our money stuff yesterday.
So long as you can get him to realize it's not all his fault.
Well, it's not.
He's been running the business all these years. He's gonna feel guilty about it going belly up. He did tell you about this.
Of course. And I'm trying to help. not gonna take any more of your time. We can talk later.
Okay, Jill.
Mr. Harbin, this is Maxine Gray. I've left 7 messages for you. I did not want to leave specific information on a phone machine, but time has become a factor. Mr. Harbin, you have a son. He's 16 years old. He would like to make contact with you. Now, I've spoken with your ex-wife. She begs you to handle this with her privately. She realizes that what she did was extreme and wrong and hurtful, but this is now about the feelings of a teenage boy who's had his life turned upside down by the realization that he has a father. He's a wonderful young man, Mr. Harbin. You'd be so proud. Please call me and see if we can work out a solution to keep your son from being wounded any further. Thank you.
So what'd she do when he asked her for her homework? No way, she's such a geek around him. You tell her, I'm not gonna tell her. Should I come back? Taylor, my mom's home. I gotta go. Okay, cool. Don't worry. I finished my homework.
Oh, good. Good. No, I just wanted to say hi. How's your day?
Fine.
What's Taylor up to?
Nothing.
Somebody's being a geek with the boys?
This girl named Sullivan.
Sullivan? Taylor? How come all your friends sound like men from the early 1900s?
I don't get it.
Oh, no, it's just... Yeah, it's just a stupid... Yeah. Where did you get that?
I've had it for a long time. Someone gave it to me.
Who? Who gave this to you, Lauren?
I don't know. Taylor, maybe. Why are you getting so mad?
You don't know what these bracelets mean?
They don't mean anything.
Don't lie to me, Lauren. I had testimony in my court today about what these bracelets mean. They are an advertisement for sex.
What?
Are you and Victor having sex, Lauren? And oral sex is sex.
Mom, stop saying
Well, we need
sex.
to talk about this,
No,
Lauren.
we don't. Get out of my room and leave
Lauren,
me alone.
get
Jillian.
Vincent let it slip.
It's not as bad as it sounds. I've been going over the numbers. There are things we can do, strategies. Oh, who am I kidding? It's worse than it sounds. I'm without a paddle. I'm sorry.
Peter.
I thought I could do both. I really did. Play a little bass, write a little insurance, your garden variety rock and roll fantasy. But I get it now. I know what I have to do. But if you want to blast me and call me a selfish, middle-aged jerk because...
No, Peter, look at me. This is a soul-killing place. At least for you.
What do you mean?
Here's the thing. You weren't wrong to grow a beard and play in a band. And I know there are practical concerns, but I won't stand by as your wife, your ex-wife, your friend, your whatever the hell we are, and watch you go backwards. I want you to be happier than you were.
I don't know what else to do.
We can get by with less.
How?
I don't know, but we'll find a way. For starters, I don't need that new washer and dryer. All I need is a decent laundromat and a sack of quarters, and I'm good to go.
Are you sure?
We could sell the van.
You want to share a car?
Peter, we share 2 kids. A car's a piece of cake. I'm here, okay? I'm not asking to get back together. I'm not sure what I'm saying, except that I'm here and I don't want you to give up on your dream. In fact, I won't let you.
You want to grab some dinner?
I brought sandwiches and beer.
Oh, all we need is a bottle opener.
Well, I'm way ahead of you.
Thank you.
I'm glad you kept the beard. But maybe lose the tie.
Sean? What's happening?
Come here.
Why is there a policeman here?
A man named Ronald Harmon contacted the police this morning saying that his son was with a woman named Maxine Gray. What are you doing, Maxine?
My job.
You lied to me.
I was trying to protect the boy. Now, I would like to see Jeremy, all right? I brought him some food.
He doesn't want to talk to you.
Why not?
His mother was taken into custody.
Oh, Sean, no.
What did you do?
No.
You said that it was gonna be okay. You said that my mom was gonna be okay.
I'll fix it, Jeremy.
She's in jail. They're taking me someplace I don't even know where.
I promise you, I will not let go of this.
Stay out of it. Leave me alone. I should have never talked to you. Leave me alone. You lied. Leave me alone.
All right. I would like to speak with the boy's father because I'm certain that I can broker
Maxine, stop.
an agreement.
Stop. What are you thinking?
Don't put him in the system,
He's
Sean.
in the system, Maxine. He's in. You're off this.
You are obviously the popular kids. It's funny how you can always tell. The need to fit in is as old as time. It's a survival skill. Somewhere deep down, our lizard brain tells us that if we don't fit in, we die. Peer pressure is also an old concept. Helps to keep the pack in line. Some, and maybe all of you, watched as two younger students degraded themselves for your entertainment. As immoral as this may be, it is not illegal to ignore a victim, or in this case, victims, because Brent Chase was a victim too. Brent and Caroline could have made a different choice. They should have made a different choice, but they did what you told them to do. And that's unfortunate, because if you encourage someone to commit a crime, then you yourself are guilty of that crime. And each of you willfully intimidated your young friends into performing a humiliating sexual act. So, I'm dismissing the case against Brent Chase, but I am suggesting counseling for both him and Miss Moran. Now, Ms. Bart, I recommend that charges be filed against any of these students who may be found guilty of criminal solicitation or aggravated sexual assault. Furthermore, the parents of the student who hosted this party should be investigated for contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Now, I know how hard it is to raise a teenager. You never know where the line is. When should I intervene? When should I step back and let her make her own mistakes? But clearly what happened here was way over the line. And what were you two thinking? You let your 14-year-old daughter go to a party with older kids. Did you ask questions? Did you talk to the parents of the student who hosted the party? You put her in a terrible position. And here we are. Look, you know what? Pay closer attention to your kids. They don't have to like it. So I will wait to hear from the state's attorney's office, and court's adjourned.
It's open.
Hey. I called, but it went straight to voicemail.
I've got till midnight to make a filing.
I can go back.
No. Please, come in. Just writing in circles anyway.
I've been doing some thinking.
Would you like to sit down?
No, I'm good. I'm happy the way things are.
I see.
Well, David, you asked me to define us, and I'm saying I can't. Not now. Not before I'm ready.
So what do we do till then?
I don't know. I was hoping we could just be.
Be?
As we are. No complications, no agendas. Come in.
Can we talk?
Of course.
Here's the thing. I'm a good person, and you don't have to worry about me so much.
I know.
I'm not stupid.
I know.
You accused me of lying and having sex.
I'm sorry. I really am. I did not handle that well. It's just... Come here. There's just so many things you can't control in this world, Lauren. And I know that you're going to do your best to try to make good decisions. But things aren't always that simple. And I don't want to see you get into a situation where you feel you have to do something you're not ready to do.
I won't.
But...
I won't.
Can you just tell me one thing, please? Are you and Victor...
Mom, stop it. We broke up.
What? What happened?
I don't want to talk about it. It's like all anybody at school cares about. Boys, and I just don't want to talk about it.
You promise me when you're ready to talk about it that you'll come to me?
I don't know.
Please? I promise I'm really cool.
কিসের আলটিমেটাম দিছে রে? হ্যাঁ? আরে ওই বিয়াতে রাজি না হইলে কি জানি। এই কথা তুই আগে কবি না? আরে আমি কি বুঝছি নাকি? আরে না বাবার কি আছে বুঝছ না ম্যাথ একটা ডেঞ্জারাস। এখন যদি কিছু হয়ে যায় মামা আমাকে তো পুলিশে ধরে নিয়ে যাবে। কেন আমি কি করছি? ও আমি কি করছি কিছু জানো না না ওই বেটা আইনার মারপেট জানো জীবনে তো থানায় তুই যাস্তে জানবি কেন তা না আমি গেছি জানি কোন যে কোনো হলে আত্মহত্যা প্ররোচনকারী যেই হোক না কেন তার নাম যদি একবার থানায় গিয়ে কই মামা তাহলে তার খবর আছে এখন তুই কি করবি তুই চিন্তা করে দেখ কি করছিস সব এই লাইলি বাইচা আছে তো হ্যাঁ শুনলাম ও তো বাইচা আছে কোন হসপিটাল আছে কো আমি যাই একটু দেখা করে আসি হসপিটালে যাই দেখা করে হসপিটাল থাকলে এতক্ষণ তুমি চৈতশিকার ভিত্তি থাকলা বুঝো নাই আর তুমি যাই হয়তো বাসায় আছে আসবা এই তুই কি ওর বাসায় যাবি তুই যাবি মামা
হায় রে খোদা তুমি আইছো আমি জানতাম তুমি আইবা আমি লাইলিরে কইছি তুমি আসবা চ্যাংরা হও আর রক্ত গরম হও মানুষ তো তোমার মনের ভিতরে সেই প্রেমটা আছে
আচ্ছা আমি লাইলির সাথে একটু দেখা করবো
লাইলির সাথে দেখা করবা
কেমন আছো
আছে বাবা আসো আসো তোমার আমি একটু দেখা করাতে আসো
এইসব কি
প্লেট দিয়ে তোমার নাম লিখছি বানান ঠিক আছে
একদম ঠিক আছে কিন্তু কি বলো বাইক না ভালো হয়েছে না আমি কিন্তু লাইলিতে কইছিলাম লাইলি ছবি তুইলা ওরে পাঠাই দে ওই কইছে যে না কিছু জিনিস আছে এগুলো ছবি তুলে পাঠালে সঠিকভাবে দেখা যায় না সামনাসামনি দেখতে হয় এর লেগে তো এতক্ষণ ধরে তোমার জন্য অপেক্ষা করতেছি
এইসব পাগলামির কোনো মানে আছে?
আছে না, তোমার আমি শাদি করব, তুমি আমার শাদি করবা, করবা না?
এই তুমি কি আমার বলদ পাইছো? বলদ এই পাশে দাঁড়ানো লোকটার মতো।
নিলয়, তুমি আমার মামার নিয়ে কি করতেছো?
আমি বলবো তুমি শুনবা। মানে এই যদি তোমার হাত কাটার নমুনা হয়, হ্যাঁ আমি জানলে আমি জীবনেও আসতাম না। আর যদি হাত সত্যি সত্যি কাটতাও তাও আসতাম না, কোনো লাভই হতো না। আমি তোমারে বিয়ে করবো না। তোমার মতো মেয়ের সাথে শুধুমাত্র মজা নেওয়া যায়, বাড়ির বউ করা যায় না। তোমার মধ্যে ওই রকম কোনো এলিমেন্টই নাই।
তুমি তো বেশি বেশি করতেছো না?
এই মাঝখান দিয়ে ঢুকে গেলেন? হ্যাঁ সাদে কি আপনার মাইনছে হাবলু কয়? এর লেগে আপনার হাবলু কয়। কারণ ঢুকছেন যখন তখন আমারে না বুঝায় আপনার এই ড্রামাবাজ ভাগ্যিরা বুঝান। আমি ওরে বিয়ে করবো না, আমি মরে গেলে ওরে বিয়ে করবো না। মানে নিজের তো কোনো মান সম্মান নাই, পরিবারের মান সম্মানটা যদি খোয়াইতে না চাও তাহলে এসব বন্ধ করো। সবার সামনে অপমান করবো না।
থাক ভাগ্নি, তুই কষ্ট পাইস না। হয় তোরা বুঝতে পারে নাই, আর যেদিন বুঝতে পারবো ওই কান্দা বুক চাপলাইবো, তখন বুঝবো যে কি জিনিস হারাইছি। তুই কান্দিস না ভাগ্নি, একদম কান্দিস না। তুই থাক, আমি আইতাছি, দেখতেছি।
Một video 1 ngày 5 tháng 7 2024 bên Chilling Let's Go White. Mình sẽ bày tiếp cho các em xem nhé. Ok, phải để tự lại. Anh sẽ khiển một chút. Mình sẽ kiếm 50 củ để 50 củ để luôn tiếp lên chính sĩ nhất. Đây nếu lái được thẳng quá trốn mua, lái thẳng rồi. Chi xong rồi phải không? Máy à, hù tỏ đùa, mày đùa thôi, thầy kệ cho mày tự đi. Chuyển thuyết tăng trưởng mày. Ta sửa binh nhé. Ok, thật ra được 3 cùng 47 chỉ không? Cộng 3,17 như trừ 20%, tầm chơi được 20%. Đây là nạp chút năng lượng trôi qua bảng bản thân. Đây là 127 triệu đồng nào. 127 triệu pet à? Đây chơi lên ở đây gọi 2 cái màu vàng ở sắp 7 kéo ấy. Sao? Nộp. Trời giảm đất. Tiếp thằng này quỷ à? Áp quỷ vô ba đùa tao cái này cũng là thủ đoạn rồi. Dược rồi. Chết rồi. Cái gì? 2 phút rồi. 2 phút hơn của pháo. Mày cộng 10 cho thầy. Cân đùa mạnh đùa tao lên không được làm mày lao rồi xin máu bao nhiêu đấy rồi ngã chéo mà thêm không được 26 lap rồi kìa rồi đâu 2 3 cái nhiên mình thấy không 5M, ui, 50%. Không, ui, ra với bia này, độc dược à, thôi cút, không quan trọng, vụ nổ lớn, bị sẽ sẵn bài tử thần mà, điều hiểu sẽ sẵn bài, chơi chạm đất, trải thải cái đường đâu mà chạm chứ, là thế rồi, đang xuống rồi, đang vòng xuống rồi, đang số thì binh sinh linh không, 3, 2, 1, perfect một lần này. Đấy, kiếm 15 lần perfect không? 100 lần perfect thì là ăn 6 triệu. Nhờ 7 triệu. Mình cần 50 thôi, đã được 5 củ rồi. 7 củ là bình thường. Chuẩn. Đấy á, đón thêm một nhịp. Vào mình rồi. Đây chị. Ok. Không được. Mất kiếm mà cổ không mất áo luôn à, nhớ còn gì phải lấy găng tay đây để thay hỏi 1, 2 lần thế là 30% à, xem bao nhiêu nhá, 30% bình cũng gần 5 củ ấy, 40 củ à, 2 lần được 10 củ nữa. Thấy áo điếc. Let's go. Let it go. Ui. Một chiếc binh chi linh không vậy, bánh 7 láp à? Vậy 456 triệu coin để rebirth tiếp à? Khó đấy. Anh cần 50 củ về phải chừng. Ui, 40 củ tròn. Kiếm tiền từ điêu ấy. Một lần perfect này. Một lần perfect. Thầy lái. Mình thắng. Nghe cái trường. Mày thắng. Mày 10% nữa. Mày ngã. Mày không được. Đùa tao. Xuống không. Xuống 7 bánh ơi. Nếu được rồi. Chọn nhớ kìa.
আজকে যদি আব্বু আম্মু যদি আমারে যদি বলতো যে সাকিব তুই বিয়ে কর তাহলে আমি
এই লইটে বান্ধব তুই চুপ থাক। তুমি তো মোর বন্ধু সুরজ রে চেনো, মোর মেলা দিনের পুরানা বন্ধু, লোকটাও ভালো বিশ্বাসী, আর তার মাইয়া যে খারাপ হইবে হিয়া কিন্তু মোর বিশ্বাস হয় না। আমার ওই দোস্ত সুরজ রে মুই কথা দিছি তার মাইয়া আয়সার লগে আগামী মাসে মগো পোলার বিয়া দিব। তা বাবা তুমি কি কর?
আলহামদুলিল্লাহ, রাস্তা ক্লিয়ার।
তোর বাবার একটু মাথা মোটা হইলে তাতে কি হয়েছে, কথাটা কিন্তু খুব একটা খারাপ করেনি, তাই না? ভালো একটা ডিসিশন নিছে।
এই হ্যাঁ বেটা, ওই যাও বই। আরে বেটা বহ, যাও কই।
বয় বাবা বয় রাখি, মাথাটা ঠান্ডা করে বয় না, কথা বলতেছি, কথাগুলি একটু শুন।
আচ্ছা, আব্বু আম্মু মন থেকে খুশিতে তোরে বিয়ে করাইতে চাইতেছে, মানে তোর মতো বলদ আমি আমার দুনিয়াতে দেখিনি। তুই যেখানে রাজি হবি সে জায়গার মধ্যে তুই উল্টার মোসামুসি করতেছিস। আজকে যদি আব্বু আম্মু যদি আমারে যদি বলতো যে সাকিব তুই বিয়ে কর তাহলে আমি
এই লইটে বান্ধব তুই চুপ থাক। বাজান মোসরামুসরি কইরা কোনো লাভ হইবে না, বিয়া কোনো অপরাধের কাম না। শুনো, পোলাপান যখন বড় হয় বাবা মার দায়িত্ব পোলাপান করে উত্তম জায়গায় বিয়ে দেওয়া। আমার জানা মতো মাইয়াটা সুশীল ভদ্র, বিয়েটা হইয়া গেলে তখন বুঝবা, তখন আর তোমার অঙ্ক মুখস্থ করা লাগবে না। বাবার হোটেলে বইয়া ঠ্যাংয়ের উপর ঠ্যাং তুলা খাবা। অসুবিধা কি?
অনেক অসুবিধা। আমি বিয়ে করবো না। আর তোমার বিয়ে দেওয়ার ইচ্ছা হলে তোমার ছোট ছেলের সাথে বিয়ে দাও। ওই যে আয়সানা কি নাম, ছোট ছেলের বিয়ে দিয়ে দাও তার সাথে। আমি পড়াশোনা করব, আমি পড়াশোনা করে পাশ করব, পাশ করে আমি হায়ার স্টাডির জন্য ইউনিভার্সিটিতে, বিদেশের ইউনিভার্সিটিতে আমি পড়তে যাব। আমি বিয়ে করব না, আমি পড়াশোনা করব।
বাজান, দিল্লি বহু দূর, ওদিকে তুমি তাকাইও না, লাভ হইবে না। ওই মাইয়ারেই তোমার বিয়া করতে হইবে। ফোন নাম্বার নেও, কথা কও, দরকার পড়লে দুজনে দেখা সাক্ষাৎ করো, সিন পরিচয় হও। আগামী মাসের যে কোনো দিন তুমি কত, মোর এককানি কথা।
আব্বা, তোরা তো জানিস তোর আব্বার মাথা গরম, যেই কথা বলে সেই কাজ না করা পর্যন্ত তার মাথাটা গরমই থাকে। তাছাড়া বাবা, সবার তো আর লেখাপড়া হয় না, হয় ক? হ্যাঁ? বাবা যে বলছে বিয়ে শাদী কইরা বাবার ব্যবসাটা একটু দেখাশোনা কর, এতে করে তোর একটা নতুন জীবন হবে, একটা নতুন সংসার হবে, তাই না? জীবনটা একদম পাল্টায়া যাবে, ঝরঝরা হয়ে যাবে, তাই না? আব্বা আমার কথা শুনতে হয়। হ্যাঁ বাজান,
আমার ভবিষ্যৎ এমনিও ভালো, পড়াশোনা করলেই ভবিষ্যৎ ভালো হবে। তুমি যাও এখান থেকে, যাও, আমার মেজাজ একটু গরম হয়ে যাচ্ছে, যাও এখান থেকে যাও।
তোর বাবার কথাটা একটু ভালো করে মনোযোগ দিয়ে চিন্তা কর। হ্যাঁ,
ভাইয়া জীবনে বহুত অঙ্ক মুখস্থ করেছো, এবার জীবনের অঙ্কটা মিলাও। এই যে উস্কো খুস্কো গালগুলো আছে না, চুলগুলো আছে না, ওগুলো সেলুনে গিয়ে ফেশিয়াল টেশিয়াল করে একটু মানুষ হও, বুঝছো?
জুতাগুলো না ময়লা হয়ে গেছে, এগুলো ড্রাইওয়াশ করবো, ড্রাইওয়াশ করবো।
Trận sao? Thế nó vào trận luôn, thế tao vào trận luôn. Đó, cả thằng này nữa này. Thằng này cũng vào trận trước này. Hai thằng trong một trong hai trận trước. Nó để ý tên đi, mình nhớ là để ý. Gặp lại à. Vẫy tay xin chào. Nhận phật đến sau. Thương nhau. Mà ngọc không muốn rời. Được sao? Ô giờ mình còn chưa ở đây Ari, nếu mà nhặt Ari vậy, chú búa. Ari không? Bình an ở phía trước cho rồi trong ai phải không? Nhưng mà chẳng không sao qua với tay xin chào. Mày đi đâu chôn à? Mình tạm ấy. Mình tạm luôn quan tiếp. Từ xong rồi ơi à. Nó chơi đánh cũng bành. Sợ đấy. Nó đánh cây Sa Long Vương thì thua đấy. Được. Khổng lồ, một khổng lồ cái gì đấy. Mở doan. Cảnh vệ thần dương, hai thần dương vật ở nhau, hai khổng lồ, không, cảnh vệ sư nha rồi xong. Nhà tranh bài của tớ làm ơn đấy, đâu đấy, ngày phải đấy nhở, cứ chơi chứ, 14 lap nhanh nhẹn, 4 rồi à, 1.2 à. Dương ơi, dây chuyền chuột tôi. Thú tượng với cả giáp máu ánh sáng, cái nào ánh sáng ngon hơn? Đây mà. Bình gì? 200 láp ấy, không đặt này. À 51 này. 200 láp được đấy. Được 200 láp. À, đúng rồi, nhớ được rồi. Chạm tay rồi. 19. Nhớ là được 190 mà. 200 láp của thầy ơi. Bớt em đủ 80 củ rồi, bớt lần nữa ăn đét vậy rồi tao bớt lần nữa xong rồi tao mới cút về bên kia bớt lên 5 xong rồi mình cút về bên kia được bình trên lên nhà ăn ra bình rồi xong lên 9 nhà gì xong rồi lên 9 xong rồi lên 9 thì mình được xét và là bình full form rồi form này có nhắc là cái gì đâu what chứ sao không nhắc được hắc ám kìa nhắc được tử thần hắc ám chỉ có June thôi rồi anh sẽ bay một chỗ ác quỷ nhá mèo 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 wow không vậy ăn quay xóa được à đâu ấy nhỉ 53 củ thêm mấy láp nữa nhiều request lại 200
ভাই কি দেখেন
বাইকটা কি আপনার
হ্যাঁ আমার ভাই কি হয়েছে
নাম্বার প্লেট কই
সেটা দিয়ে আপনার কি দরকার
রাইট দেন
হ্যাঁ রাইট দিই কি হয়েছে
বেরিবাদ যাবেন
না ভাই এই মুহূর্তে বেরিবাদ যাবো না ভাই
ভাই চলেন না আমার মায়ের অসুস্থ
ভাই আমার রাইড শেষ আমার পোলার আছে জন্মদিন আমার তাড়াতাড়ি বাড়ি যাইতে হবে আমি যাইতে পারবো না তো আপনি আর একটা রাইড দেখেন এ নিয়ে যাবো আপনারে
ভাই বিপদ তার বইলে আসেন আমার মায়ের অসুস্থ ভাই আপনার মা অসুস্থ থাকলে কি একজন হেল্প করতো না
এই মুহূর্তে ভাই এই বেরিবাদে আমার বাড়িটা থাকলো উল্টা দিকে আমার যাইতে অনেক দেরি হয়ে যাবে
ভাই একটু স্যাক্রিফাইস করেন না ভাই আমার মা অসুস্থ আপনার মা অসুস্থ থাকলে কি আপনি করতেন না
আরে
একটু বাড়াই দেবো ভাই চলেন ভাই
আরে এই সময় বেরিবাদ কেমনে যাবো
ভাই আয়ান না আমি তো আপনার সাথে যাইতেছি ভাই আমার একটু নামাই দিয়ে আসেন খুব দরকার ভাই
আমার
চলেন ভাই
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে চলেন ভাই কোন দিকে ভাই আর কোন দিকে যাবো কোন তো সেই কখন থেকে তো সামনে সামনে করতেছে
মা সফিকরে ডাক দাও
আমার অনেক রাত হয়েছে
তাহলে একটা কাজ করো ওর জন্য একটা কেকের পিস রেখে দাও
আচ্ছা রাইখা দিব না কাল সকালে তুই দিয়ে আসিস
মা মোমবাতি কই
মোমবাতি আনতে তো ভুলে গেছি একদম
তাহলে কাজ করো বাবাকে আনতে কইয়া দাও
তোর বাপ কি জানে যে কেক কিনে নিয়ে আসছি আচ্ছা আগে আসুক তারপরে দোকানে পাঠাবো নেবো মানে
তাহলে একটা কাজ করি আমি নিজে গিয়ে নিয়ে আসি।
ছোট মানুষের রাতে বেলা বাইরে যাওয়া নিষেধ তোরে শিখাইছি না?
তাহলে আবার একটা কাজ করো, বাবাকে ফোন দিয়ে কইয়া দাও বেলুন আনতে, আর বলবা যে তাড়াতাড়ি আসতে।
আর একটু অপেক্ষা করি, হ্যাঁ, তারপর কমুনি।
Mày đi, bố thắng. Đi gì? Đây rồi, đến được giao dòng rồi. Có kiếm đồ tanh. Tốc độ cao vậy thôi, 130 quay thì tốc độ cao lắm. Khiếp 3 thằng tốc độ cao đua nhau à? Anh sắp dừng rồi, anh sắp đến giới hạn. Tần thủy đây. Tần thủy đua nhau rồi chứ nhỉ? Sao nó bị nhường lên nhỉ? Đấy 415 này, lục mới à? 20 này, rồi new record. Tận 430 quay. Lục mới tận 430 sửa qua ai vượt qua được. Một tiền à? Đây, add 2. Rồi đây. Rồi xong rồi. Một cái đồ thủ à? Thôi tượng này, đâu có đồ, thế rồi, hết rồi. Chi cái xa này, đéo dài. Là hỏi ý đây cút lắm ạ. Rồi, không phải thằng này. Ý đây cầm cái cút, thằng một con là 2 ạ, add 2 không sao. Vừa đây add 1 sợ điếc. Hay thằng Oan gửi đồ à? Không sao, mình có hai bên 2 thú tượng mà. Ui, set nhảy được đấy nhở? Set 1 ạ. Hỏng rồi, thua thì đéo không được. Set vẫn sống mà. Đéo hiểu. Rồi, mình sợ gặp thằng này cút luôn quá. Nếu mà giết được nó, gặp nó chắc cút luôn. Khỏe đấy. Chịu rồi. Đánh vài năm, đánh vài xong đấu Long Vương. Sửa khỏe vãi, anh đéo đánh được. Anh gặp thằng anh thua luôn. Đi lao 3 hoặc là set 2 thì còn có cơ hội. Thấy đó thật. Rồi cộng 10 perfect cho tao. Thằng cầm át nhỉ? Thằng này cầm một con át. Nếu là át 2 cười rất chịu. Ngon thì lớt à? Anh cần đi lao 3. Rồi gặp thằng này rồi. Gặp thằng ấy rồi. Kệ đi. Thôi anh bay tiếp, anh không quan tâm. Không quan trọng vụ nổ lớn. Đi đây kìa, sợ vãi. Ê thằng này xin xuống đây đấy. Rồi xong rồi, thua rồi. Đi rồi. Đi xin xuống đây rồi, đi xin đấm đầu đấy. Chết mày. Ô. Ui. Chịu. Một chết không chết. Nhưng mà con quả tí giết con chít. Quả giết con chít xong là nó chết luôn. Quả chít chảy đau đấy. Chôn tao. Bài thằng này cũng khỏe à. Mà 29 chưa chết à? Xong rồi. Gặp cái thằng mạnh nhất rồi. Xong. Đây đi. Đâu có gì nhất rồi. Thôi bài full rồi nhặt xét cơ, đâu có xét. Thảo xét. Tí ăn thằng này à. Hết quả thì mình sẽ xếp bài lệch sang một chút thì sẽ được. Sẽ xét lui sang góc. Rồi. Chuẩn không vậy. 700 củ anh sẽ revert phát nữa. Còn thiếu 6 củ để revert lên 6.6 à. Anh cũng có revert lên 10 400 vòng rồi này. Không vượt qua kỷ lục 430 quay không? 430 lap nhỉ. 119 20 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 kỷ lục mới. Đi record. Rồi 233 kỷ lục mới, qua kỷ lục mới tận 3 lap. Ê thua lại. Phải không? Ê không thua. Không thua. Mày rồi ăn tao. Rồi có top 4 rồi. Có top 4 rồi. Mình sẽ không phải là cái thằng hậu cái D nữa. Mình cần cái gì rồi? Xẻng rồi cái này ra định mệnh. Được. Ây à, ổn thế nhở. Một cái gì đây, một cái nỏ xét à, một cái nỏ xét rồi. Hay lắm đồ đơn luôn, thằng đéo cho thế. Gái trả thưởng 1 đô. Xét cây đăng phép hả? Cái thằng này à, thằng này sẽ phải lưu xuống đấy đi. Đấy, xong. Để cho thầy cái lô bên kia. Xếp bài láo hả? Phải bay nhanh như ngựa ấy, như ngựa thì xếp bài láo thì nó mới phù hợp. Ok, sự là phù hợp ấy, sự là phù hợp ấy. Không được, không phù hợp rồi. À sắp đi rồi, sao át đứng đây chết nhở? Ê thằng khỏe đấy. Đừng quăng át nữa, làm ơn. Thua rồi. Thua. Trừ mấy? Trừ 9 à? Trừ 9, binh top 3. Đây. Thằng kia bài ấy mạnh phết. Bài nhau gì tá cái gì. Biết là khỏe. Chia anh mày biết. Ai cả tờ nhà anh nữa 134 ạ. Tôi biết lên cho nhiều phép. 135, 36, 160, 36 chuẩn. Léo ấy. Mày tích lẻ. Sắp 1 tiếng rồi. Hàng kia khởi động một mới à? Chẳng không. Đấu trường chân ái. Né sự kiện 100 lap vào. Tôi vượt qua kỷ lục chúng ta. Sẽ cần phải qua kỷ lục ấy 600 triệu coin thì đi vớt tiếp. Đéo bật auto thì vớt được, đéo thì cũng tiền. Bay chọn ông thầy ơi. Uống nước này 200 lap. Chọn chưa? Ok, không nhận gì được. Đi ai?
ও তুমি
ডরাইছেন?
দৌড়াবো কেন? মাকে এরকম আটকা মায়া মনে সামনে চলে আসলে তো একটু চিন্তা লাগেই। আর কালকে আবার তোমার মামার সাথে চ্যালেঞ্জ। বইলা আইসো শেষবার মতো চুল দাঁড়িয়ে আশ্রয় আসতে।
শুনেন, কালকের খেলায় আপনি হারবেন।
ও বাবা, কনফিডেন্স দেখছো মেয়ে?
যদি না হারছেন তাহলে কিন্তু বললাম এটা দিয়ে আমি আমার হাতে আপনার নাম লিখুন।
মানে
তো তখনই বুঝবেন যখন এটা দায় আপনার উপর পড়ব। সরেন।
আরে ভাই নাম লিখবা মানে? কি মুসিবতে বললাম। জিততে না পারে এখন 2 নাম্বারই। কি করছিস? এটা কি করলি তুই মামা বলতো? শেষ পর্যন্ত ওই হাবলু মামার কাছে। সরি বলছি তো, মিস্টেক হয়েছে। আর এটা খেলা না, খেলাতে হার জিত থাকি। এই কথা তুই বলতেছিস? 3 বারের চ্যাম্পিয়ন নিলয় বলতেছে এই কথা, শেষ পর্যন্ত খেলায় হার জিত থাকেই। হ্যাঁ বলতেছি, এবার হয় না, আগামী বার হইব। আর শোন, আমাদের না বয়স বেশি হয়ে গেছে, ঠিক আছে? এখন এটা জুনিয়রদের করা কাম, আমরা অনেক সিনিয়র হয়ে গেছি। এই দাঁড়া দাঁড়া, জুনিয়র? হ্যাঁ, কোন অ্যাঙ্গেল ওই হাবলু মামার তো জুনিয়র মনে হইলো? কত দেখি। এই কথা শোনার পরে ওই হাবলু মামা সানফ্লাওয়ার তেল মাইরা ঠিক ঠিক করে হাসবো। তুই এমন একটা কাজ করছিস মামা, এলাকায় মুখ দেখানোর মতো অবস্থা থাকলো না। টাকা দিতেছি, একটা কাজ কর, বোরকা কিনা পিন্দা ঘুরতে থাক, ঠিক আছে? এলাকায় মুখ দেখাইতে হইব না। দাঁড়া দাঁড়া দাঁড়া, আমার মনে হইতেছে কেউ তোরে তাবিজ করছে। তুই কখনো তো এই কথা বলার ছেলে না, কি হয়েছে কত? কোনো তাবিজ টাবিজ কিছু না। আর শোন, আনোয়ারের রহিম বাবুর ছেড়ে আনতে পাঠাইছিলাম, কই হয়?
ভাই আসসালামু আলাইকুম ভাই।
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম। আনোয়ার কই?
ভাই পাঠায় কই জানি গেল গা ভাই? কামটা কি হলো ভাই? কালে গেম রাইডা গেলেন?
যাওয়ার হইছে, কাজের কথা আসি। লাইলির পার্টিতে কাচ্চি খাই দিব
না ভাই, পারুম না, মাফ করে দেন ভাই। আপনার লেগে আমার জানা আছে, রুমের লেগে আমি ভাই কাচ্চি বাচ্চি রাখতে পারবো না ভাই।
তুই কি কর? রহিম ভাই মাথা ঠান্ডা, মাথা ঠান্ডা। তোমাদের ছাড়া হইব না তো বিষয়টা। এমন কাচ্চি খাওয়াই ফিরব, মনে করো 7 দিন যাতে কেউ বাথরুম থেকে বাইর না হইতে পারে। বুঝছো না বিষয়টা? পারো না? যাও এবার রেডি করে গিয়া যাও তাড়াতাড়ি।
একটু বড় খবর হইব।
তোমরা আমগুলোকে বইতা।
আরে আমরা তো খাবোই, আগে আপ্যায়নটা করে নেই। পুরান ঢাকার ট্রেডিশন তো আপ্যায়ন করা, কি মামা?
আইতো দুষ্ট লাইনে আইছো, এরকম লাইনে থাকলে তো কোনো সমস্যা হইতো না। খুব তো কইছিল খেলার কথা, এখন বুঝছো খেলা কি?
এখন একদম ক্লিয়ার মামা। আপনার একটু কাছে দিই। আলু দেই, আলু আলু।
না না আলু না, গোস্ত দাও, গোস্ত দাও।
এই যে গোস্ত দেই।
অনেক মজা হয়েছে। এই লাইলি দাও, লাইলি দাও।
আলু
ল ল ল ল লাইলি ল। তুমি লই বানি
খাইতা মজুর তো।
তুমি একটু খাও।
সবাই মিলে আমগুলোকে খাইতা।
আরে খাবো তো, খাবার তো আছে।
লোকে খাও।
আরে মামা খান তো, আছে কিছু লাগলে বলেন কিন্তু।
মজা হয়েছে।
আসলে
না তুলো গোস্ত ল।
এইবার লইয়া কয়বার হয়েছে?
ভাই 5 বার।
তোমার এত করে কইছি যে একটু কম কম খাও, মাংনা খাওন পাইলে হুদাই হাম করে খাও।
দুলা ভাই আমি তো মাগনা খাওয়ান খাই ভাই, আমরা তো বাজেতে জিতছি, আর আমি তো পরিমাণ মতোই খাইছি। বিশ্বাস করেন দুলা ভাই, আমি নিশ্চিত ওরা খাওয়ানোর মধ্যে কিছু মিশাইছে। লাইলিও তো পরিমাণ মতো খাইছে, ওরা তো পেট নামছে শুনছি।
হ্যাঁ, মানুষের খায় কাম নাই, তোমার খাওয়ানোর লোকে কিছু মিলাইছে।
ভাই আপনি জানেন না, ওরা অনেক ডেঞ্জারাস, অনেক ডেঞ্জারাস দুলা ভাই। ওরা প্রত্যেকটা ধরে ধরে ফাঁসি দেওয়া উচিত দুলা ভাই। আমি খালি একটু সোজা হয়ে দাঁড়াইলি, তারপর দেখেন আমি রাজপথে নামবো, রাজপথে নামবো, আমি আন্দোলন করবো ওকে ফাঁসির লিগা।
যাও যাও, তুমি তোমার কামে যাও, আমি তোমার লেগে কেড়ে বয়ে থাকো।
আপনি একটু বহান ভাই।
Ok, em sẽ tăng tăng tốc biên, tăng vào tốc Let's go đến cái trái đến hành tinh kia rồi. Planet. Wow, sao không biết đâu. Ui, một con này xong. Con na giờ này vậy. Tôi tập đủ xét thế này. Bí không vậy, cái đéo ở đây. Đéo gỡ đồ nhỉ? Gỡ đồ là ngon rồi. Và con Morgana giờ này cũng gọi là sử dụng chiếc bình chi linh ấy. Lại sẽ boost tốc mắc bình chi linh cho em 1.9 1.3 bay phân nữa rồi. Quay đều. Let's go broccoli. Boost đến hành tinh khủng long tao. Hành tinh khủng long và tiến hoa tài. Ok broccoli ơi. Mắc tốc độ này rồi. Nào. Ê, một năm mấy này mà nó chỉ cho ăn được mấy trăm, 100.000 như này đấy. Thắng luôn mà đều hiểu. Mắc cái broccoli 300.000 này, 300 thêm nhà tinh quá. Đây thì một lần nó ra đâu anh là người may mắn, anh là người nghèo. Tôi tạo được. Anh là người may mắn, tổng tính 30 quả. Có cái năng rồi này, bình học giống với kiếm. Có cái kiếm xong rồi, không viên. May mắn chắc là 5-20 tiền thôi chứ đâu. Không ra còn đồ xí nữa. Lắp cho thằng này đi, rồi này xong. Luôn đi đến này thì tiếp ấy. Mắc phải mắc phải 3 vậy. Này, mắc 3 hiện tại. Mắc cái gì nhỉ? Mất tên rồi. Đây là trẻ may mắn. Anh phải chứng thứ nhất là về revert lên 1 triệu revert ở đây revert nhỉ? Bây giờ anh phải chứng thứ nhất là phải revert đi, phải chứng anh đen lắm. Revert. Ôi không, để bay thì nó bay, bay thì nó bay. Đã vào cái 15 hết của tao. Gì rồi, revert level 1 rồi thì sao? Rồi sao quest revert xong mới quest à? Chuồng nào ha lấy trốn mình cả bật ui quần chắc sợ mày đi tấn độc lập sẽ lên là 2 mình làm gì đây đơn giản hoặc xài 3 xài 2 xong anh là kẻ may mắn. Ok broccoli đúng ok chà tôi nhỉ chơi đi tôi cũng không 2 củ vẫn nằm mấy cái trường đấy mà nhưng mà phá còn rồi mình sẽ lên được sẽ đến tiếp theo mình quay lốt ta ra gì đây con số gì thua này huyết kiếm mà nữ rồi cho zone à huyết kiếm cùng đao kìa đấy xin lát đã có loại đấu sĩ rồi còn có loại hiền giả nữa epic này ngon. Một chỗ chắc bị thành phần rồi anh sẽ vào anh 70 máu mạnh rồi xong mày đi rồi xong rồi đi đổi mua này nữa. Cái này là mỗi khi hiền giả độc nhất bắt đầu tại hai hàng giữa. Yes. Mình cầm ống trên bố. Hết rồi á, full rồi. Được rồi. Vẫn là một con lè. Đây là gì của cái trước. Đây chỉ thế thôi. 30 à? Sáng. Đéo có tiền mà nâng. Cái này đéo có tiền thì phải nâng đấy chứ. Yên. Cái này đấy. Tí cái này đấy. Yep. Một phải mà 1,7 mở lên 10 lần nữa. Mở lên 10 lần nữa. Chôn không. Epic luôn. Bây giờ đang là nó tự lên xếp của chọn này. Đang sẽ làm 18 trên 10 à? Hơi kinh nghiệm không có vòng đấu không? Mona kiếm vào. Rồi cầm một cái đầu phép ấy, cầm một cái quyền trượng ấy. Cinderella à? Chỉ làm 4 tiền quyền trượng xong. Yes, Cinderella 4 tiền quyền trượng. Bình. Xong rồi hết tiền. Cái gì đấy? Godly, mày đi. Xong rồi. Godly, không tự dùng vào Mythic. Không phải Godly à, game này không là tên là Godly à. Mày đi. Sự là mạnh ấy. Ê, game này có đát à? Anh à, đợi biết đấy. Nhìn đát thì này. Đát cái may mắn. Đừng rồi. Chi rồi. Này để cái này cho mạnh. Ăn là cái may mắn. Của đát đi sự nhanh ấy. Đát hồi nhanh phết. Mình nhớ biết cái đát hồi là nào. Từ nhặt đến 200 mũ ấy. 200 mũ người ra bạch đát xong ra gì. Thì ra mở ra mới thích mà sự mấy cái quan ở cái chạy này dễ đấy. Cái game này và nhất dễ. Qua mình có 2 quan liên tục trong 2 lần liên tục hết rồi. Rồi, 4 cái. Chém nó. Nghe tiếng biết mình chém không? Vua trưởng 75 rồi này. Ngon. Thực sự nó ở đây tách vua, cái lần trắng ạ. 180 à? Gì vậy? Thắng vào đây á. 180 à? 81, 182. Nhặt hết mũ vải. Không ra mũ rồi. Được, trời nói. Đâu? Chỉ một kia nè, xuân vào. Mình là phút thủy đại binh. Này sẽ trở lập cho đây rồi. Mũ này, anh sẽ nhặt full và mũ lại. Yes sir boy. 188 12 cái nữa. 188 90 10 cái nữa. 22 91 92 93 94 95 này. 95 96 97 đâu? À đây 97 98 900 xong. 900 200 một đi. Đâu nhỉ? Quay nhớ có trong em một người chuồn nào. What the hell? Nhớ có chỗ cái mũ mình nhỉ? Đây không phải đây à? Đây không? Ở chỗ mình đứng ra. Anh nhớ này. Không phải bắt rồi. Ủa? Đó. Rồi bay rồi. Nhưng là kìa may mắn. Anh là kẻ may mắn. Binh. Út, thích chết không cái thằng này? Thì anh luôn ra Mythic là thích chết không? Ê, Mythic không báo à? Mythic không báo này. Rồi, mắc rồi, lên mắc. Rồi, lên đúng đáy sau rồi. Không, Mắt theo. Ba dê. Game easy. Quả chua. Caro mà. Không caro. Không caro nhỉ? Cảm thấy không caro. Ngon. Ô, xong đủ rồi đây. Xong. Đủ luôn mà. Giờ chỉ up chat thôi. Giờ chỉ lên chat. Đủ rồi. Xong máu làm sao? Còn nói tiền sự binh. Bay lên cho thầy. Gì đây? 1.1 xong vòng tiếp theo thực ra cổ đại nhỉ quất tầy heo thằng này để cái gì đấy ở đấy cái gì đấy tôn tạo ở đấy cái nhạc gì đấy game một thế game vừa ấy người sự là một TV toilet này. Uầy